What's up, everybody? How's it going? Imagine I turned on the stream and I was instantly just playing the game and it was all a hoax. Imagine that. How's everybody doing? Did you guys have a great weekend, hopefully? I was gonna stream on, what day was it? Saturday? Friday? I was going to stream on Saturday, but something came up and I was not able to. So, unfortunately, I was not able to stream on Saturday. But this week, maybe today and Friday. We'll see what happens. We'll see how tonight goes. You'll play again when I work? Surely. Well, maybe you should work during the day and not at nighttime. I can't help you. Also, all my streams on YouTube, they're there forever. On Twitch, I think they're there for like 30 days, so there's no excuse not to be able to watch. Anyway, what's up, Sarah, Airmonkey, Dipspit Gaming, Nightmare? Nightmare was here. Was here? Does that mean you left? What's up, Jeff? How's it going, dude? What have you guys been playing? What games have you been playing? I've been playing a couple of games. If you happen to be one of the few people that watched my last couple of videos, those were the games I was playing over the last week or so. Minus a leaking roof, been working. One for 2 days, been good. Oh man, hopefully you get it solved quickly. Mars Attracts. What is that? Haven't heard of that one. Let me look it up. Mars Attracts. Mars Attracts or Attacks? Tracks. Park Management Sim. Oh, okay, nice. That's a little bit different than what you probably normally play, right? There you go. I ended up buying Zelda. Which Zelda? Like Breath of the Wild or whatever what was the second one? Tears of the Kingdom? Got it finished this morning and had a big old rainstorm to test it. Nice, that's good. Yeah, you definitely want to fix leaky roofs. I had an issue on a previous house where I thought it was an easy fix. Let me just tell you right now, the Flex Seal crap that you see on television, that does not work. For that, the commercials are just a scam. There was like a little area where it looked like water was getting in, so I was like, oh, I'll just spray Flex Seal around it. And I guess it held up for a little bit of time, but then eventually the water just started getting in, and then the entire like roof had to be replaced. So it was a disaster. Don't use that stuff. Certainly don't put it on a boat that has a hole in it and try to sail. Mega Bone looked fun. I might actually try Deadly Days this weekend. Both those games are super fun. I'll be honest, I didn't realize how much depth there was to Deadly Days. I've been watching See-Through play it the last couple of days. I didn't you have to manage your inventory. I didn't realize that you had to like where you place stuff in your inventory actually matters. Because the stuff would say buff something that's marked. I'm like, I have no idea what that means. So I was just throwing stuff in the backpack. You actually have to place things in a certain, if you place them in the right order, it'll give you bonuses. Like you can buff your damage or your speed and all that other kind of stuff. So it's way more deep than I thought it was going to be. And honestly, those two games combined, like 20 bucks, you can easily, if you try to do everything in them, you'd probably easily get 100 hours out of each one of them. It's crazy. What's up, Jay? How's it going, dude? I've been playing State of Decay 2 and rerunning The Outer Worlds. Okay. The Outer Worlds has been on sale. I have thought about buying it because it was like 10 bucks and trying it, but I don't know if I can or not. I don't know if I can force myself to play it. Indie game early release. Yeah, I know I said I wouldn't, but this is a true indie. Oh, you're back on the... Wait, so you said you were going to kick the... you're going to kick the early access addiction, and then you go right back to an early access. To be fair, Deadly Days Roadside is also an early access game, but it was $9. If it's something like that, I'm like, whatever. Like, you go into it with expectations. Like, if you expect a game that you're gonna pay 9 or 10 bucks for it, or 20 bucks for it, you get 10, 20 hours out of it, and you come back to it later, I mean, as long as the game gets finished, you got your money's worth, so who cares? Playing Abiotic while waiting for grounded content to drop. Nice, dude. I gotta finish Abiotic Factor. I started Abiotic Factor again and didn't finish it. I started playing Hollow Knight that one day on stream and haven't played it since. There's plenty of other stuff. I need to play Orcs Must Die Death Trap. Orcs Must Die. I love tower defense games. Like, it's not a game that I'll probably make content on. I'll probably just play it, on my own. And that game just got another big update too. And I played that at launch and then just didn't really stick with it. I can't remember why. There might have been something else that came out. Bought Valheim the other day. Such a good game. Yeah, you'll get a ton of time out of Valheim. What's up, Donka? How's it going, dude? What have you been playing? Yep, good to see you too, Jay. I've been traveling a lot, so I've been playing some more Switch games. And a new video game store just opened up like 5 minutes away from my house, so you have a lot of stuff to play now. Wait, there's actually video game stores that are not like a GameStop or... What other stores are there? There's GameStop. I think all the rest of them are out of business. There used to be like EB Games. There was a couple other ones that I can't remember the names of now. They all got like bought up or closed. 2 hours till Once Human update and Back to the New World since huge basically free expansion. Yeah, is New World better now? I don't mind. If New World ever went on like a mega sale on Steam, I would probably buy it. But every time like it gets a big update, they don't put it on sale. It's like $60, isn't it? What's up, Stinky? How's it going, dude? Does anybody... Okay, here's a question. Does anybody have a Steam Deck? Does anybody have a Steam Deck? What's up, Snurf? I was looking at Steam Decks. I was kind of waiting to maybe see if like for the next one to come out. Because right now they're like, you either get 60 FPS or you get 90 FPS, I think. Well, it says hertz. I'm assuming that's what it'll probably have like 60 or 90 FPS. I was kind of waiting to see if like they'll have, like the next one comes out has like 120 FPS. Although honestly, the games I would play on it, like the ones I've been playing this week, I've been playing like Mega Bonk, Deadly Days. I've never finished Stardew Valley, like stuff like that that's not really graphically intensive and doesn't require... Like, I could actually play it on a handheld. Maybe I could just get one of the ones that they have now. Some new business. They have a lot of, like, older stuff, like Nintendo DS. Oh, so it's like a vintage... I want to say, like, vintage or retro store, but, like, really, they're not even that. Because they're not even that... Those things aren't even that old. You hear Valheim? Yeah, there's Valheim music in the background. My buddy has a Steam Deck that you must connect to a monitor and it gets 130 FPS. Well, you don't have to connect it. You can connect it to a monitor. It doesn't have a screen on it. Huh? What do you mean it doesn't have a screen on it? What's up, Marcus? How's it going? My day has been going great. You forgot the game existed. You're not alone, my dude. The so-called leaks for the new Xbox handheld is like 1,200. Yeah, that's twice as much as a Steam Deck. It's basically a GameStop, but like less selection. To be fair, if you go into a GameStop nowadays, I feel like they have more Funko Pops and other nonsense than they do actually video games. So, look, I put myself in the Grounded 2 category, and people just don't even... Nobody shows up on YouTube. The reason I'm doing the stream is I keep getting literally every video I post, everything I post gets comments. When are you going to cover the Axel update? So I'm like, I'll do a stream and talk about it. Where are all these people? You know where they are? They're not playing the game either. They're full of shit. How's coaching going? Baseball has been an absolute pain in the butt because at this point we should have had 3 games. The first game got rained out. It hasn't been rescheduled yet. We won the second game. But we were supposed to play last Sunday, show up to the field, stand there and wait. The other team no-shows, which has never happened. Has never happened before. I've never had a no-show. I call the guy like 4 times. He finally answers, and I'm like, "What? Are you guys supposed to be playing us?" And he says he doesn't know anything about it. I'm like, "You got to be kidding me." I don't know what the hell happened. There was some kind of miscommunication. So we have a game on Sunday, which will definitely be going on because it's the same team we played 2 weeks ago and beat. So we'll get it squared away. I mean, it is what it is. I can't really control it. Fall baseball's not as it's more like it's not really it's not as like structured. It's not like it's more about like just getting practice in and stuff like that. It's not actually about like being super competitive, but it's kind of frustrating not being able to get all the games in. So, and then 2 of the other 5 games I'm supposed to have, the guys are trying to reschedule, which is it's just a pain in the ass. I just want to show up and play the damn game, keep it moving, man. So. But we're 1-0. That's all that matters. We're 1-0. Some games I don't diss, that I don't play anymore, just sold to them. You got 280 hours of... Bro, I have literally Pokemon games down here that my neighbor, somebody donated them to her. She runs like a thrift shop or something for her church. And somebody was like, here's some video games you can sell in your store. And she was going to sell them for like $1 each. And I was like, let me see them. There's literally like $50 Pokemon games that I have sitting down there that I have literally been lazy and have not posted on eBay, and they've been sitting down there for probably like 7 or 8 months. Honestly, I bet it's going to be 10 times better than the Switch. We'll see about the Xbox thing. Were you ever a fan of Digimon? I never played Digimon. I honestly never really played Pokemon games, to be honest. Do I follow sports? Yeah, I've been watching football again. I bit the bullet and paid for a Sunday ticket because they gave it to me for like 40% off. So, I've been watching a ton of football. I'll probably watch the baseball playoffs. I think they start in like a week and a half or 2 weeks. I'm coaching baseball right now. He's also playing soccer, but I would have normally coached that as well. But because I was the head coach for baseball and I didn't know what the schedules were going to be, I didn't volunteer to do both. Their soccer team is 2-1, and the game they lost was because literally they had no, like, I think they had 1 sub or something, and a couple other good players weren't there, and the other team had like 7 or 8 subs. They were winning like 2-0, and then in the second half they just all got so tired that they just fell apart. But they've won the last 2 games. So Cowboys losing to the Bears, yeah. I mean, listen, any given Sunday, right? What's my favorite team for football? The Washington Redskins. I'll just call them by their actual name. Commanders, Redskins, whatever you want to call them. It's funny because everybody's like, you can't say Redskins, and literally everybody I know, all the people I work with and stuff that are football fans, call them the Redskins. So like that's what everybody calls them, because that's what we always call them. Technically I could be a Ravens fan, but because the Ravens were not around when I was growing up, I just sided with the Washington because they were the closest team. Their games were on television. So, new Digimon game next week. Interesting. Go Jays, go. What, Blue Jays? I need the Reds to pull their heads out of their ass, bro. The Orioles were such a letdown this year. They went from they made the playoffs back-to-back years, and then they literally just did nothing this year because their dumbass front office didn't bring in any pitching. Yeah, we're going to let Corbin Burns walk like a Cy Young candidate. We're going to let him walk and not replace him with anybody even comparable. I'm fine with letting him walk because he was going to get overpaid. I'm pretty sure he got hurt this year anyway. But for Christ's sakes, you got to bring in somebody. They just didn't. Then their coach gets fired. I don't know why they didn't fire the GM. It's been a shit show this year. I mean, some people don't like sports. The NFL name changes were stupid. Yep. The Orioles are beyond cheap. Yeah, you're from Toronto. Okay. How are the Blue Jays are in first? Are they holding on, or are they? They're not falling apart late, are they? The Blue Jays are melting down. They're only 1 game up. Weren't they a bunch of games up before? What happened? That's a big yikes. Go Dodgers. Of course you're on the bandwagon team, huh? Go Dodgers. Go team that spends the most money and buys themselves a World Series. They were up 5 games a week ago. There's probably only, what, like 5 games left? 6 games left? You have a tiebreaker? Yeah, but if they go 1 game down, it's over. Who do they play? Pretty sure the Yankees finished up against the Orioles. Go Brew Crew. Are they good this year? I've honestly, like, tuned out of baseball because the Orioles were so bad so fast. I was like, yeah, whatever. If anyone ends up playing Cincinnati or in Ohio for that matter, may as well chalk it up to not even ever winning a title. No Ohio sports team owner spends the money. What do you mean? The Cleveland Browns gave Deshaun Watson like the largest contract in the history of football at the time, didn't they? It also happened to probably be the worst one because he's just not worth anywhere near that money. And he's been a complete, like, bust. Now he's not even playing. They literally have Joe Flacco, who I think he retired at least once. You got like a 40-year-old Joe Flacco as your starting quarterback, and you're paying Deshaun Watson $200 million to sit at home and not play. New York versus the White Sox? Aren't the White Sox the worst team in the American League? The Yankees are going to win out. They're going to end up winning the division. You forgot about the Watson contract. How is that possible? The Browns are just, like, they just make bad decisions. It's just what happens. Deion Sanders' son's never going to I don't think he's ever going to pan out. I don't think he's going to get a shot. Every time I see Joe Flacco, I can't believe he's only like 40 years old, dude. He's not that old. He did win a Super Bowl. He actually carried the Browns to the playoffs a couple years ago. And the Browns just beat the Packers. I mean, listen, you never know what's going to happen in the NFL. Who would have predicted that the Chiefs and the Ravens were both going to be 1-2? I don't think anybody would have predicted that. I thought for sure the Ravens were going to like just beat the Lions' ass on Sunday night. Or was it Monday? What day was that? Was that Sunday? It was Sunday night, wasn't it? I thought the Lions were going to just like do nothing this year, and then they ended up turn around scoring a ton of points on the Ravens. The Ravens had like no defense for some reason. The Bengals need a new QB. Browning is dog water. No, the Bengals need an offensive line. His oldest son already got cut. Was he even drafted? Where did this Colts team come from? Oh, they got Daniel Jones. See, what happens is when you take a quarterback, you get a quarterback who is highly thought of. You put him in a dysfunctional organization with no good players around him. Although Saquon might have been there at the beginning. You just relocate. He goes to a new team, has good weapons around him, and now all of a sudden, he's living up to the expectations. He's not Danny Dimes anymore. He's Danny Dollars. He's the Colts are in, and they're in the shitty division too, so they could easily make the playoffs. What do they have? The Texans? Is it the Texans, the Jaguars, and the Titans in that division? They're gonna might be the only team with a winning record. Yeah, if you have a good offensive line, anybody can play quarter. Like literally, I'm not tall enough, but like a mediocre quarterback could be successful if you have a good enough offensive line. The Colts absolutely are gonna. They should win that division easily. I mean, I can't see them collapsing. The Matt Stafford effect? Yeah, he goes from the dysfunctional Lions to the Rams and instantly wins. Isn't that amazing? And also has like the best stats every year. Although he did have good stats when he was in Detroit because he had Calvin Johnson. Kyler Murray is 5'7". Yeah, if you're shorter than me, you shouldn't be in any... Kyler Murray? Yeah, if you're shorter than me, you shouldn't be an NFL quarterback. Realistically, if you're my height, you probably shouldn't be in the NFL. Maybe you could be a defensive back or a running back, but you better be like an absolute stud. Ain't nobody that's less than 6 foot. Nobody... If you're a quarterback, you're like, for me, it's going to be like riding the roller coaster. If you're less than like 6'2", you're not getting on this ride. We're not drafting you. I don't care how good you are. No, you need to be 6'2", 6'3", or bigger. Like, you need to be a tall quarterback that can see over the line and isn't like a frail little guy, because Kyler Murray's been hurt a bunch of times too. Running backs are like no, there's short running backs. There's no way. How tall is Saquon Barkley? There's no way Saquon Barkley is there's no way Saquon Barkley's over 6 foot, is he? Saquon's exactly 6 foot. Jesus Christ, Derrick Henry's 6'3". Look, Christian McCaffrey, 5'11". He's like a little tank. But then again, McCaffrey gets hurt all the time too, so it's hard. That, like, I don't know how more people don't get hurt, but like literally this past week, we were eating dinner somewhere, and like all the games were on, and within the course of like a few minutes, the running back for Arizona had like a grotesque leg injury, and maybe right before that, the running back for, was it Najee Harris? He comes out of his stance and just snaps his Achilles. Like, what? Or I think he snapped it, but like, how the hell does that happen? That's like 2 season-end injuries in a matter of like minutes apart. It was crazy. But the whole thing with the legs is like, with all those bodies flying around and as big as those guys are, I can't believe more people don't get their legs blown out. Cam Scatterbo, isn't that tall? Is that the one that plays for the... Is that the guy on the Giants? What happened to the Giants quarterback? Oh, they benched Russell Wilson, apparently. They didn't give him very much time. They're just like, yeah, you're out. The Giants CTE machine. What happened to the... Are you talking about Tommy DeVito? I don't know. Tommy DeVito does some kind of commercial. He's in a commercial that's on all the time where it's like a family doing a family photo and one of the kids won't sit properly, so they sub him in for the kid and he just sits there and gets his picture taken and it says like something like the best backup or something. I don't know what the hell it is. The fact that the dude's getting endorsements is pretty cool. 3 different NBA players tore Achilles in the playoffs. Oh, what was the one on the Pacers? Was it Tyler Halliburton or whatever? Is that his name? They don't have a... Like, these dudes are like... You got like a 200, 300, sometimes almost 400-pound guy, like, literally rolling into your legs. Like, you're running forward and the dude just, like... If you're running forward and the guy comes at you, and it's not even, like, intentional. They just, like, roll into your leg. You can easily just snap your leg, tear an ACL. It's freaking crazy. Should have had the winter update at launch. Has been very bland and repetitive. Yeah, I'm gonna give it another minute or two. I'm gonna jump into my presentation for this evening. That's what I was doing today. After I finished work and before I streamed, instead of playing video games, I put together a presentation for this stream. I was expecting 200 to 300 people to show up because everybody's been begging me to make grounded content. Cam Scatterbo is doing very well. He's a little tank. Is he on the Giants? Is that who I'm thinking of? DeVito is the one that's super Italian. Yeah, I don't even know who the hell... Is he even play anymore? Cam Scatterbo is... He's like the... Is he like number 44 or something? He's like a little white guy, isn't he? Is he a running back or a fullback? He's the Giants running back. Okay. Who were they playing the other day? Oh, yeah, I was watching that game. They were playing the No, wait, who were they playing? The Giants played... Who the hell did the Giants play? Because I was watching that game. I make the best content? Well, I appreciate that comment. They played the Chiefs. Oh, that's right. Buccaneers gonna go far? That QB or Baker Mayfield? No, the Bucs are in a shitty division. They got 3 bad teams in their division, just like last year. Let's just like the last like 5 years. They'll end up going like 10-7, 9-8, something like that. Maybe they'll be 11-6. They'll get a first round bye because they won their division, and they'll probably get eliminated in the first round. Russell had 3 games to do something, and Giants issues are coaching. Jackson Dart is faster than Wilson. Wilson's just, yeah, Wilson, that's the funny thing is Russell Wilson is apparently, he likes to throw the ball downfield. And in the NFL, you don't throw the ball downfield anymore. It just doesn't happen. I was watching a game, when I was watching the games on Sunday, I'm sitting there counting, I'm like, every pass, it's like 90% of passes are under 10 yards. It's all screens, slants, like quick outs. It's all bullshit like that. Almost never does somebody just... They're almost never running deep routes because it's all about just getting short... They want to make short passes that have a high completion percentage and just let the receivers or running backs use their athletic ability to make plays. The only time you're seeing the ball get thrown downfield is when there's like completely busted coverage. Because I'll be damned if I don't like they'll show like they throw like a quick slant and then you look up and they show the replay and it's like the dude on the outside was like wide open, nobody's covering him, but it's like the last read, so they don't even get to him. They're just dumping it off to the first guy they can see that's open. Russ can't throw over the middle. I mean, he's old, man. He's been around too long. Baker Mayfield's a huge gamer. Glad you haven't talked about my team. Who's your team? He's also short. The Dolphins, oh my god, my brother's a Dolphins fan. For some reason, I have no idea why, but he is. Now, the best thing that can happen to the Dolphins right now is for them to just suck for a couple more weeks, Fire McDaniels. McDaniel, whatever the hell his name is. And get rid of Tua. They need to rebuild. Tua is... He's too injury prone. He's not good enough. The freaking interception he threw the other day. They're driving to, like, tie the game up, and he just throws a terrible pick. You've been one since... Oh, you've been a fan since they were actually good. Who am I a fan of? Washington's my team. So, like, to be fair, Washington's been pretty dog shit for the majority of my time that I actually watched football. The last time they won a Super Bowl was, like, 91 or something. And that was when I had just started watching football and wasn't really... Just was watching it. I thought McDaniel was a huge nerd who could scheme around anything. Yeah, but you have a quarterback who's just not that great. Aaron Rodgers needs to retire. Archie Manning's been shitting the bed the last couple weeks, so I'm not sure... He's literally not playing well. Yeah, they should get it. They need a new quarterback. They need to get rid of Tyreek Hill because he's just like a cancer in the locker room. What are my thoughts on Dan Snyder? Who was a worse owner, Dan Snyder or Peter Angelos? Those are the two owners of the teams that I follow for the majority of my time watching sports. And I'll be honest, the new owner of the Orioles at first seemed like he was going to be better than Peter Angelos, but now it's like, no, we're not going to spend money on people. They're going to let all these guys that are stars, they're just going to let them walk. That's what's going to happen. It's all about just make money. Because they make money from the TV deal. Literally nobody could go to the games and they make money from the Masson deal. It's ridiculous. Heard Tyreek was beating his wife. Allegedly. I mean, that's not uncommon for the NFL. There's a lot of big angry men in the NFL that do dumb shit, so I don't know. Have I been talking too long? People are leaving now. Bad you ended up a Ravens and Nationals fan. I mean, I could have been a Ravens. Honestly, I don't know. When the Ravens came, like almost everybody in my family became Ravens fans. Because most of them were Colts fans, and of course when the Colts left, it was like, okay, well, we're obviously not going to support them because they left to another city. But I thought it was quite hypocritical. So you're a Colts fan and you complain that they left and went to Indianapolis. Indianapolis stole them. Baltimore stole the Ravens from Cleveland, to be completely fair. So it was like literally the same situation. I'm like, that's very hypocritical to complain that something happened to your team and then you turn around and do it and pretend like it didn't happen. Lamar is the best QB in the league, yeah, except when it counts in the playoffs. Are the Reds losing again? I don't know, man. The Reds are going to crap the bed. I'll be doing my annual SAR drowning this weekend. When's the last time the Reds were good? Have the Reds been good since they had... The last time they won a World Series was probably like, what, the 70s or 80s? 90s? Did they win one in the 90s? Did they beat the Athletics? Like, the last good Reds player I can even remember is Barry Larkin. I know Ken Griffey Jr. played for them for a short amount. Like, when he was... After he left the Mariners, he went there and his career kind of fell off. They're good every 2 months for about 4 weeks. Reds have a sneaky long playoff drought. Reds are losing again. There you go. Well, I guess before I lose everybody who's here that doesn't care about sports, I guess I'll jump into what I was going to talk about tonight. Take a guess which team has the longest drought in North American sports in terms of what, winning a championship? I mean, there's some teams that have never won a championship. I know the Cowboys have the longest drought of making a championship game in the NFL. Playoffs? I don't even know. Who hasn't made the playoffs in a long time? Your guess is as good as mine. Is it a baseball team? The Reds? The New York Jets? Oh, yeah, the Jets haven't been in the playoffs in a long time. Shocking. Who would have thought? Another dysfunctional organization with a bad owner would have the longest drought. Butt fumble curse, yeah. Yeah, by the way, I wouldn't consider Lamar the best quarterback in the NFL. There's no way. I would take Josh Allen over him. I would take Mahomes over him. I would take Joe Burrow over him. I'd probably take Justin Herbert over him. You have to factor in that, like, if you take him off the team he's on and put him on another team, would he be as good? A lot of times it's circumstances. Like Joe Burrow has had no offensive line his entire career. If you put Joe Burrow, if you swap Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson would have 0 MVPs because he probably would have been hurt every year from getting sacked and having to run for his life. Joe Burrow would have multiple MVPs and probably had won at least a Super Bowl or two. A new tower defense for you next month? What is it? Hurry up before I jump into what I'm going to talk about. What is coming out in October? A Lost Rift comes out tomorrow. Plants vs. Zombies, I have it on my wish list. It's literally just a remake of the original. And they're charging $20 for it, and the original is like $4.99. So. Still a solid game. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I might pick it up. Bro, I should have just streamed Valheim. I had like 50, 60 viewers streaming Valheim. I put Grounded in my title because people complain about me not playing Grounded, and literally nobody shows up. And you wonder why I'm not making videos on it. Only reason Burrow stays in Cincy, I swear, is because he's from Athens. Baker Mayfield's never going to win a ring, dude. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are not winning a Super Bowl. Sorry, not happening. Go play Mega Bonk. I'm probably gonna play something at the end of the stream. I could do Mega Bonk or the other one. All right, let's get it going. So I put together so the last couple of videos I put out were obviously on some games that I tried out the last week that they're indie games that probably a lot of people that are my audience probably has never heard of them. Many of them might not even be able to play them because they're PC only right now. But I had fun with them, so I said I'm going to make a video on them. And of course, on those videos, and actually on the Voyagers of Nero review video I did, which has actually done pretty well. The Voyagers of Nero, the fact that it did as well as it is pretty shocking considering so few people are playing it, even though it's a pretty good game. But like the last couple of videos I put out that were obviously non-Grounded 2 related, I just get comments on all of them. When are you going to cover the Axle update? Why aren't you talking about the Axle update? And I'm like, you know what? Okay, fine. I'll just do this right now. I'll do this stream. I don't know. This might be a video. I don't really want to make it into a video, but maybe I'll make it into a video and people can see it later on. But I wanted to talk about why I'm not playing Grounded 2 right now and kind of what my plans are going forward. So I put together couple little pictures here. This was the thumbnail for the stream tonight, but this was also kind of like my roadmap. So I was kind of thinking about it. It was kind of interesting when I started playing Grounded 2. People were like, it was a fun game to play, right? It was fun to play at launch, got a bunch of time out of it, enjoyed it. But the more I played it, the more it was like, okay, there's not really much to make content on. And then it turned into, well, I'll just make some videos on things I think could be improved. And that turned into, like, the first one I did really well. I think it's like a 95, 96% like to dislike ratio. Tons of views. But then it was like everyone after that, it got to the point where people were like, you're just making videos for the sake of making videos. So I said, okay, I won't do that anymore. And I unlisted all of them because I'm like, you know what? You're right. It's not productive to do that. But then when I don't make videos on it, because there's not really much to make content on right now, then I get people commenting, why aren't you making videos on it? So let's talk about why I'm not making videos on it and kind of what my plan is going forward. So what I did was I went back and looked at my history on YouTube. So this will be a quick crash course if you've not been following me since day one, which more likely than not, most of you probably haven't been. Maybe one or two people. Delanka's been around for quite a while, but most of you guys have not been around since the beginning or even the semi-beginning. So if you go back all the way back on my YouTube channel, the original videos are for Fortnite Save the World. That's why I got into content creation. I started watching it on Twitch. I started playing the game. It was super fun. It had a really good community around it. So I started making videos on it and they did okay. I mean, it was a super saturated market at the time, and the game did not have it had a huge player base at launch, but it kind of quickly fell off, especially when Battle Royale came out. But I've seen videos where people are like, oh my God, Fortnite Save the World, the game nobody wanted to play. It had 1 million players at launch, and it sold a couple million copies, I'm pretty sure. And they were founders packs too. So you're talking about $30, $60, $150 for these founders packs. It made quite a bit of money. So I played that, but by the time I got into it, it had already been out for like a year and a half or something, because it was supposed to go free to play. And I was like, I'll just wait for it to go free to play. And of course, it's never going free to play. Long story short, I got into it a little late, and I never really got traction on it, but I met a lot of people. Actually, a lot of people that I still talk to were through Fortnite Save the World. So I did that for a little while. Then I eventually stumbled upon Scrap Mechanic. And Fortnite Save the World was actually early access, although it had a ton of content, and it was never finished. They kind of just said it was finished, but it was not, it was never finished. They just said it was. So then I went to Scrap Mechanic. A lot of you probably haven't played that either. Scrap Mechanic's an awesome game, but survival mode was added in May of 2020. That's when I started playing it, making videos on it. That's when my channel actually did decent, like started doing well. It got I think it got monetized at that time because I got a couple thousand subs in one day, because one of the huge Scrap Mechanic YouTube channels that had like 500,000 subs mentioned me in one of his videos. And that so that's when my channel started getting bigger. But Scrap Mechanic has been out since May of 2020, or survival mode has. The game's been out since 2016. There has been literally almost nothing added to survival in 5.5 years. So burned by another early access game. So at that point, I was like, I don't remember what I was doing. I was bouncing. I think I did some Fortnite stuff in between. Eventually came back. Actually, when a Scrap Mechanic came out, I played that. Then I tried Grounded when it launched, and it had no content, so I stopped playing it. Eventually, I came back to Grounded in like 2021, around, I think it was May 2021. And that's kind of what I stuck with for a while. Obviously, it wasn't completely all the way through from 2021 to 2023, but it was the bulk of my videos in that time period from May of 2021 till like May of 2023. So that's like 2 years. The bulk of my videos were Grounded. And I did take breaks from the game, especially like after 1.0, but that's where like most of my growth came. And I'm going to show you this a little bit later on. Then from like in 2024, I don't even know what the hell's on my channel. Like I was just all over the place. I did some Grounded stuff. I did some Valheim stuff, did all this, whatever. And then of course, in the summer of 2025, Grounded 2 comes out. So of course, pop off again, had one good month, and then interest has fallen off. So here we are today. So when people are like asking me, when am I going to play Grounded 2 again? I'm going to answer that in a second. But the reason is, why am I not playing it? And the reason I'm not playing it is because I don't want to have the same thing that happened with the first game. And I don't want this to happen with like any game anymore, which is why I've been like super picky lately with early access games, because for some reason, all survival games seem to be early access, and most of them take forever to get finished. Most of them don't get updated very often. Scrap Mechanic. Valheim gets a major update like every 18 to 24 months, and it's super frustrating because those games are fun. Grounded got updated more frequently, but Grounded 2, if you look at the update schedule, the first big update's coming in maybe December, but maybe not till January, February. So it's like there's nothing to do in the game. They add a boss to it. I watched the dev live stream, was reading comments from people in their Discord about the public test. It's like 15 minutes of content. There's like, what am I supposed to do? Make one video on it and then what? Go take a break again? I don't want to keep jumping in and jumping back out. I just don't want to do that. So that's why I haven't made videos on the boss. I do have opinions on it. People have asked for my opinions, so stick around. In a little, but when I'm done talking about what I'm talking about, I'll give like a 2-minute summary of what I think about the update from what I've seen, what I've read about it, and it just kind of further reinforces why I'm just kind of getting. I have like early access fatigue at this point. Like it's like live service fatigue. When every game's live service, eventually it's like, Jesus, every game's live. It's like every game's a job, and it's okay to have one of those. But you don't want to play 7 live service games. You don't want every game to be live service. And it's like same thing with survival games. Almost every survival game now is early access. And it's the same crap. Game comes out, you do everything, and then you have nothing to do for 3 or 4 or 5 months. And then what are you supposed to do? You take a break from it? Do you come back and then play it piecemeal for 2-3 years? Probably not. Most people, what they do is they play it at launch and then they uninstall it and reinstall it with 1.0, or they never come back at all. Or if you're smart, you'll just wait for 1.0 and play it and let the rest of the suckers be the testers. So that's kind of like the history of where I've been up to this point. Jeff, thanks so much for the gifted membership to Alexander Howard. I appreciate it, dude. The other former Save the World person I watch? What the hell is that? I don't even know who that is, dude. So anyway, this is my, I wanted to show you some YouTube stats. This kind of backs up the it's twofold why I don't want to play. I'm not just going to make content for the sake of making content because it's pointless. And at the same time, it's going to result in me ended up like basically hating the game. That's what's going to happen. Like I'm going to get burned out and not want to play it. So this is a screen. This is my analytics from YouTube. This is my video views. I got rid of, I took out the shorts and the live streams. And to be completely honest, I get way more shorts views than I do video views because some of my shorts have done extremely well. This is strictly video views. They're the only ones that really matter because that's like the bread and butter of YouTube. Unless you're making, every short you're doing is doing 1 million views, which I'm not. And I just did this little timeline here. This was like what I called the grounded era, which is essentially when my channel started growing. So it's like right here. Before I started playing grounded, I think I had like 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers, maybe, I don't know, 8,000. I didn't have a ton. But once that game came out and I stuck with it for a little bit, it started basically popping off. So this was when I made my first video. It was like I think it was like May 14th, 2021. I came back to the game after it had been out for almost a year. The video was like, is Grounded worth playing now or something like that? Or is it good now? Something like that. And I'll be honest with you, if that video would have tanked, you would not see me today. Because I was literally at the point where I was so frustrated with YouTube and the games I was covering not getting updates and just nobody was interested in them that I was just going to say screw it and just stop making content. That video, for some reason, people watched it. And then I was like, okay. So I started making content on Grounded. And then I labeled here, like most of these numbers correlate with a spike. So my first big spike in viewership was when the Shroom and Doom update came out, which makes sense. When a major update comes to an early access game, there's more interest in it. Next one was the Hot and Hazy. That was a pretty big update. Then it kind of like levels off. So this was a pretty, like here I had plateaued and then update, then got a little bit higher, but it still dipped back down. 4 here is the Into the Wood. I have no idea what this spike was. This is maybe just like, I don't know, maybe I made a video or something that did really well, but there was nothing really here. The big spike here that I had to point out was I did a review for Core Keeper. And this is kind of like, you'll see this later on. The Voyagers and Nero video I did the other day where I did a review on it. I like making that kind of video. I play a game for 10, 15, 20, 30 hours, whatever. If I get it early, I play through the whole thing. I can make a review video, be honest about it, and it does well. This video has like 180,000 views or something like that. My entire second channel was originally dedicated to Core Keeper. So then, of course, that's just like a random spike. You can see the numbers here. From number 3 to number basically 8, it's pretty flatlining, even right up here to before 1.0. The Bug Strike back update, literally no spike in viewership. People just didn't seem... At this point, you're going to see this with like a lot of games. Once the game's been out for a while, so this is like the 2-year mark, people just don't even care anymore about the updates. They care about like the first couple updates, but like at this point, you can see the baseline of number of people watching here. And then it's like, then the 1.0 update reveals there's a minor spike there. Then the home stretch update, which was like some, I don't even remember what they did with that one. It wasn't anything big. And then interest kind of fell off. And then of course, unprecedented viewership for 1.0 for about a month or two. And this was like the 2 best months I've ever had on YouTube. And these 2 months, I made more in these 2 months than I probably have for almost the other entirety well, maybe not anymore, but up to this point, I made more in those 2 months and had more views in those 2 months than I did all the way up to that point and then all the way up until recently. That's how good those 2 months were. And honestly, it just happened to be because it corresponded with being the end of the year. So getting a ton of views in November and December, the update came out like late September, and my views happened mostly in October, November, because that's when people started watching stuff. That's like the last quarter of the year is the best time for making YouTube videos because the ad revenue is substantially higher than any other time of the year. If 1.0 would have been in January, it would have been a disaster. It would have been like a quarter of the views could have been the same, but it would have been a quarter of the ad revenue. So then of course it falls off down to here. And then the next big spike is the Super Duper update, which is the Infected Broodmother. And the video I did for that did like super well. And you can see here, there's really not much interest. There's a huge spike at 1.0 and then it just falls back off. And then there's this big update that people weren't expecting. then it falls back off. And honestly, a lot of the time between December and this update here, I did not make hardly any videos or really play the game. I kind of said I'm taking a break from it. So that's kind of like, I just wanted to show you this. But the main fact here is that the bulk of the views are at 1.0. This doesn't capture the release of it because I did not make any content on it at release. To be fair, though, the game had such little content at release, it probably wouldn't have mattered. But what you'll see with the Grounded 2 numbers will probably look something like this, where this is release, it falls off, and then if this is 1.0, it'll go back up there. It'll almost look like a U. That's what I'll probably see, or you'll probably see it on most of the channels you watch that cover the game. So that's the Grounded era. That's like pretty much the best, most of my growth here, most of my sub growth, most of my views, most of my ad revenue and all that stuff like that. So then I wanted to show this. So this is going to be the Grounded 2. And I wanted to show you a correlation here because there is a direct correlation. I don't make stuff up. I try to, when there's data available, I'm going to provide the data. I'm not about saying I think this or whatever. Like, I want to, if there's data to prove it, then I'm saying, like, if I'm stating something as this is a pretty much a fact, I'm going to show you the data behind it. If it's opinion, then you can say kind of whatever you want. It is a fact that the interest in Grounded 2 has fallen off a cliff. You can see this by the Steam player numbers. You can see by the fact that it's not in the top 50 on Xbox anymore, despite being on Game Pass. And you can see the same thing in my video views. Again, I filtered out shorts and live streams because they distort it. The one short I did, the 9-second short that's on the Jenny song or whatever, I don't even know how many, it has a ridiculous number of views. It's like, it has more views than every other piece of content combined, video and shorts wise, that I did for Grounded 2. That 9-second clip. It's freaking ridiculous how many views it has. And it's a 9-second clip. So this is just views again. And you can see there's a correlation here. Release, lots of views, then they tail off. The only spike really is for the Axel update. The Axel reveal. This is when they did the Gamescom interview, and I did a video on Axel, and then I did a video on the winter update that was going to be coming. That's the spike there. These other ones, who the hell knows? I probably posted some video, but it's just to show you the correlation that interest is falling off. And lately, there's not a lot of people watching videos on it. I can also tell you, I could show you stats on other people. The same thing's happening. When I open up Twitch and I see people that stream Grounded like 5, 6, 7 days a week, at 1.0, or sorry, at the early access release, they were getting 100, 120 viewers on Twitch alone. And then sometimes 300 viewers total between Twitch and YouTube. And then when I open it up today, the same person playing the same game has like 60 total viewers. So they've gone from like 300 to 50 or 60. It's just like their core audience is going to watch them no matter what. And then on top of it, it doesn't seem like, I feel like people that are playing it now are making, I'm going to be honest. I think, this is an opinion. This isn't a fact, but my perception is watching people that are making content and streaming it right now are doing it because they think they have to. They don't seem to be excited about it from what I've seen. And it almost feels like they're being forced to do it. It's like they're sitting there and someone's holding them hostage saying, you must play this, or something bad's going to happen. Like, it's like, that's what it kind of feels like. They don't even seem enthusiastic about it. I know when they did the Axel they released Axel the other day, last week, I think I saw Seed Inky had like 600 or 700 viewers for one stream. He beats the boss a bunch of times, and then that's it. And if you go look at, like, I haven't been looking, but if you look at the viewership on their videos, I can guarantee you at this point that they're falling off. And there's no way that there's nothing to make content on right now. You can read the patch notes. You can talk about the boss, and I'm going to give my opinions on it at the end, so stick around if that's what you care about. But there's nothing to make content on. And this update is not enough for me to come back. And the reason for that is because, number one, I don't play games like this to farm bosses. If I want to farm bosses, I'll go play Path of Exile 2, Diablo, some MMO. Like, I'll go do that, I didn't even play Borderlands 4, but those are the kind of games where it's normal to farm a boss 100 times to try to get loot from them. This isn't enough content. To be honest, I just don't care about optional bosses in a survival game. They're cool that they're there, but it's not something that I care about. I care more about the big updates. So when am I going to play Grounded 2 again? When am I going to make content? Well, I made this little handy dandy chart here that I drew. This is what I expect the player graph to look like for Grounded 2. Now, there might be some aberrations in here because if you look at the first Grounded game on Steam, it's got all these wild spikes in here, and that's because they did a bunch of free weekends, and when you do a free weekend for a game, 10,000 people will try it out, right? But aside from free weekends, this is what I expect the interest level to be in the game. It was peaked up here. It has fallen off a cliff, as I've showed you here. It still hasn't stopped falling, by the way. The actual update came out. I know it's in public test. There's been no spike in it. So on the 30th, maybe there's a little bit of a spike because it's not in the public test, but it's not going to get up to 20,000 players. It maybe gets to 5, 6, 7, I don't know. But honestly, like a week or two after that, it's going to go right back down. So yeah, this is what I think. This is kind of what I think is going to happen. And based on what I showed you up here, the only interest, really, the spikes in interest just happen to be around big updates. And to not get burnt out on the game, what makes sense for me is to only make content when there's big updates. So I decided this like a week or two before when they announced that the actual update was coming out, and I made a video on it the next day or so. I was like, you know what? I'm going to stick to my guns here, and I'm just going to not play it. Because I don't want to keep coming back, playing it for like a couple days, and then waiting, stopping and starting. It's like running a race. You want to run a race, sprint for a half a mile, and then stand there and do nothing, and then sprint again. No, nobody wants to do that. You want to just run the whole damn race. So when am I going to come back? I will come back when there's a major update, most likely. That is my plan right now. So when the winter update comes out, I'll probably come back. Now, I can't predict the future. I don't know what's going to happen between now and when that happens. If it comes out and I'm not doing anything, there's nothing else like occupying my time, I will absolutely play it. If it comes out in December, I'm going to be honest with you. If it comes out in December, I will 100% play it because I know it will get views and because ad revenue is good. Like, I want to make content that people want to watch, that I want to make, that's beneficial to you, and it's also beneficial to me. If it comes out in January, I'll be very tempted to not play it. I'll probably play it anyway because I want to check out the new biome. But what you can realistically expect, winter update comes out, I'll probably read the patch notes. I'll make a video on what's new in it. I'll probably do a stream or two playing it. And more likely than not, that's all we're going to get because there's not going to be that much to it. The summer update might be a little bit more beefy, and then we don't know what's going to happen after that. But this is going to be this is my current plan right now. And obviously things are subject to change. I guess I should put a little asterisk there, subject to change, but more likely than not, this is what I'm going to do. Because I don't want to play it all the way up to the winter update and get sick of it. I don't want to play it between here. Let's say this is December and this is July. What the hell am I going to do for 6 months? Farm chests full of stuff and fight the same enemies? I've already unlocked all the mutations you could unlock and max them out as high as you could. And I did that without even putting much time into it. So that's my plan. I'll wait until there's big updates and I'll cover it. So that begs the question, what am I going to do in between? And yes, there's only 1,700 current players on Steam. It is on a daily basis. It's getting to record low numbers, and the peaks are basically record low peaks. It might spike for the update next week, but I can assure you it's not going to do much after that. I know they're adding some Halloween event. I will say that I will probably log in October at least one time. I'll install the game because I don't even have it installed. I'll install the game, log in, go into the ranger station, buy whatever the hell is available in the shop only in October. I know I could change my time on my PC at any time, but I'll probably log in, buy that, and that's it. Done. Not going to fight the boss. Don't really care about it. I'll talk more about the boss in just a second. So what am I going to do in between this? There's two options. I mean, I guess there's three options. Number one, I could just literally do nothing, and I can make this channel only a grounded channel, which I don't want to do. I know some people want that to be the case, but this isn't a live service game that's getting weekly or bi-weekly updates. It does not have enough content. Even at launch, If it launched at 1.0, it would have been a game that people played for, I probably would have played it for a month, maybe 2, and then I would have been done with it. This isn't the kind of game that you're going to play forever. It does not have replayability. I don't care if they add New Game Plus. I don't give a shit about New Game Plus. I didn't give a shit about it in the first game. That's why I didn't come back when it came out. I tried it later on because they added, because my kids wanted to try it, and because they added 2 achievements for it, and I had 100. I don't 100% games very often. I had 100% on grounded until I added the stupid New Game Plus achievements. So I did them to get the achievements, and I'll be honest with you, I let my younger son farm all the shit to get the New Game Plus 2, and I didn't even play. I got the New Game Plus 1 with them, and then he did everything in New Game Plus 1, got all the milk molars, and then right before he went to New Game Plus 2, I logged in so I could get credit for it, and I was done. And I pieced out and didn't play it anymore. Because for me, that's not replayability. I don't care about that. For you, if that's the case, that's awesome. You get what you want out of it. But I don't look at this, I don't look at the first game or the second game as a game that you can play forever, a game that's going to have infinite replayability. Never going to happen. They're not giving official on support. They said playground mode is like the thing that they're going to do. Whatever, that's great. Do your playground mode. People want to do that. That's awesome. So what am I going to do in between? Well, some of you may or may not know. I currently actually have 3 YouTube channels, but one of them very few people know about because I don't have anything posted on it. But these are my 2 YouTube channels that do have stuff on them. This other one over here was originally a Core Keeper channel that has changed. Well, it was something else. Then I made a Core Keeper, and then it's gone through many iterations. Currently, it only has like 3 videos posted on it, and was going to be more of like the style of video I actually like doing better, which is where I just sit here and talk about something. That's the kind of videos that are on there. That's the kind of videos that are going to be on there. So this is kind of where I will look to, if you're watching this now, I might post it as a video. So if you're watching it later, put it in the comments down below. Because I'm still thinking about this, like what the final path's going to be here. No matter what, I'm going to make videos on both channels. It's just a matter of what I make videos on. And this part here is like, this is pretty much set what I'm going to do. I'll probably make videos on Grounded 2. This should say Grounded 2. Probably make videos on Grounded 2 when there's major updates. I'll cover 1.0 releases for games that I've been interested in, which is Valheim, if Scrap Mechanic, all the other early access games that I've literally played for a little bit, Enshrouded. That will eventually be finished, hopefully. I'll probably come back to them at 1.0, maybe make some content on it a little bit. New game first impressions, you've already seen that this week. So, like, if you only care about the Grounded 2 videos, then only watch the Grounded 2 videos. If you care about the other stuff, then watch it. If you don't care about the Grounded 2 videos and you only care about the other stuff, watch whatever the hell you want to watch. It's up to you, right? But, like, and I will say this as a fact, like, the 2 videos I posted this week on Megabonk and the, what was the other one? The Deadly, I can't even remember the name of it now. The other one I was playing, I can never remember the name of it. Is it Deadly Survivors Roadside? What? I can't remember. It's got a, whatever. The 2 videos I made on those, if I would have put them on my second channel, and my second channel hadn't been rebranded, they would have probably had, I bet you both of them would have had over 10,000 views. Because I had similar videos to that on my second channel at one point, posting on obscure games that came out that had almost no players and they were doing super well. Posting videos like that on my main channel is a risk because if people don't care about them, then they just won't watch them. So it is what it is. But I'm going to keep doing it because that's what I'm at. Deadly Days Road Trip. Yeah, I'm sorry. So I'm going to make those videos. New games come out like Voyagers and Era. If I'm interested in it, then I will, then I'll make a video on it. If I get an early copy of it and I like the game, then I'll make a video on it. I'm not going to make a bunch of guide videos. Like I've said this before, you probably noticed it for Grounded 2. I'm going to do like high level stuff, like 10 things I wish I knew when I started playing or whatever, tier list or something like that. I'm not doing how to do every single thing in the game. There's already a million people doing that. And it is what it is, right? And then of course I have a backlog of like, I don't know, hundreds of games that I haven't played. I just started playing Hollow Knight. I mean, I have all those games, so I might make videos on those. Second channel is going to be commentary. So what's on the second channel now is what you're going to see. And that's kind of what I want to do. So that's what I'm going to be doing for videos. That is the plan right now. Again, everything's subject to change. The real thing is, what am I going to do with streams? So I'm going to be honest with you. On one hand, I do like doing gameplay streams. On the other hand, I'd rather not. And the reason for that is because it's frustrating when I play, like literally if I play any other game besides Grounded, my viewership is a fraction of what it is. And guess what? It's the same for literally everybody else that plays that game, because for some reason, I don't know why, the people that play that game and watch the game apparently never play any other video games in their entire life. They only care about that one game, which if that's your choice, that's fine. But I'm telling you right now, if you go watch anybody else, I can show you people's channels. When they stopped making Grounded content and started covering another game, even if it was similar, their views fell off a cliff. They come back to Grounded, their views go back up. It's a really weird situation. I don't understand it. But anyway, so the option for streams are one or two here. Option one, I can stream Grounded major updates. The 1.0 games I talked about, like when Valheim comes out, or Enshrouded, Scrap Mechanic. The new games I've been playing, like the ones I played this week. And then play my backlog games, like I think actually the Hollow Knight stream did okay. Other option is I stream on my second channel only, doing the streams that I actually probably would rather do, where I just pick something and talk about it. Or ideally, have the audience, have you guys tell me what you're interested in. Or maybe I say, here's like 5 things that are interesting this week. Which one would you most rather hear about? But ideally, I'd rather just be like, hey guys, somebody says, here's an interesting article, here's an interesting video, here's an interesting topic. And then I just talk about it for an hour or two. And then I play a game at the end. So that's an or. Option 2 is the channel I'm on right now. I stream the Grounded major updates when they come out. So you'll be getting like 3 or 4 probably 1 or 2 streams every couple months. And then and I could still do the same stuff on the other channel. So that's kind of where it is right now. And it's going to be it's like, this is happening no matter what. So I've committed to this. I've been wishy-washy on my decisions. I've changed back and forth a bunch of times, said I was going to do something and never stuck with it. I told someone that I said, I'm not streaming the Axel update. I just decided I'm not doing it. And I made a financial, I basically, if I did it, I had to essentially give someone $500 if I streamed it. Now, could I make that back on ad revenue? Probably, but I just don't want to do it. So that just kind of answered your question. I was like, this is the only way I'm not going to do this, because I know what's going to, I could literally have read the patch notes that came out today, read the patch notes that came out last week, did a stream or two on the stupid update, and gotten 50,000 views total, and it would have been whatever. But at the same time, I wouldn't have been happy doing it because I couldn't give a shit about a stupid spider boss. I just don't care. So that's kind of where I am. So if you want to let me know what you would like to see here, that's great. Because I can tell you what I've been playing. I've been having a ton of fun playing Mega Bonk and the Deadly Days game this past week. I played mostly Mega Bonk. I only played the Deadly Days game like twice, but I'm going to play it more because after watching See-Through stream it, I was like, damn, that game's got a way more, it has so much, it looks like a game, it just looks like a Super Nintendo game, but it has so much depth to it. It has more depth than most other games I've played. So that's kind of where we are. But like, and you're saying, I like watching you play other games. So it's like, I can do that on this channel or I can do it on the other channel. I'm not going to do the commentary stuff on this channel because it's not going to work. I just know it's not going to work. So I can I can have a separation here. I'm not coming back to Grounded to fight a boss. I'll play when the Winter update comes out. Yeah, and that's the thing. You'll say that now, but I don't know. Will you actually, though? That's the question. Will you actually come back for it? Because let me give you some scenarios here. Worst case scenario is the winter update for Grounded happens in January or February. And something else I actually want to play happens at the same time. Then I'm just like, if Scrap Mechanic gets its major update, I'm playing it. That's what's going to happen. I'm playing it. So it is what it is. If Valheim gets its 1.0, I'm playing it. Like, those are 2 games that if they get major updates, I'm going to play them. Valheim kind of going to wait till 1.0, but if Valheim gets its 1.0 update, if Scrap Mechanic ever gets Chapter 2, I'm playing them, and I don't give a shit, to be completely honest, if I don't play Grounded because of it. Like, that's just what's going to happen. You're toxic and so is the community. That's exactly why I'm not banning this person. That's why I'm not. I don't care. You can just say whatever you want, dude. You had to sub to me just to be able to talk in the chat, so expose yourself in the toxic community, dude. Please. I enjoy streamers who generally enjoy what they're streaming about. Yeah, I can't believe that I watch people stream a game that makes them miserable. To very low viewership, not making any money from it. Why would you do that? Nice. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Nice. I've been having, this past week, I've had more fun playing video games than I have, and I can't remember how long. I'm not forcing myself to play a video game, be miserable, to make money. I'm not doing it. Like the curtain background. It's the same where, it's the same, I've not changed anything except the position of my camera. What is Mega Bonk? It's a $9 game that is more fun than any other game I've played this year. We will watch you play those games. I haven't ever returned to Grounded 1 to finish to the early access launch. From its early access launch, keep delaying it. I don't have a, I might have a second Twitch channel, but maybe I do. Yeah, I do have a second Twitch channel. Yeah, if I streamed on the second, so the downside to me streaming on my second channel is I only have like 3,000 subs over there. So unless all of you went and followed it, and the thing is, like, if you're not interested in this stuff over here, don't bother. Like, there's no point because that's what you're going to get. So don't sub to a channel. Don't sub to a channel that you don't want to watch. But where is my, let me see. I'll put the link in the chat if you care. Where the hell did I put that? Oh, I put it over in this folder. Hold on. I actually have 3 YouTube channels. I'm not going to reveal the third one because I've done nothing on it, and it's going to be 100% non-gaming if I ever do it. Actually, sorry, I have 4 YouTube channels, but one of them's like I'm not doing anything with. I do have a second Twitch channel, but I don't know if I rebranded it. There's the other YouTube channel. If you care about the commentary stuff, I am going to start posting stuff in there. Why are your 2 logos 2 different blues? They're not. They're the exact same. They might look different, but this is literally, I copied this and put this in front of it. That's it. I did not do anything with it. I'm on my best run right now. 2 route. What level did you get to, dude? I like your feedback on games too. Because 1, you can find games you never heard of, and 2, I like your analytical input. The logo on the left is darkest. They're the exact, I'm telling you, I mean, I'll go check, but I copied this and added this to it. That was literally all I did. I'm 44 actually. Keep being toxic, bro. Everybody's saying it. Oh, okay. Well, let's talk. So since we've gone through all that, people that somebody in my I've been getting people. This is the thing. This is the thing that's like ridiculous because who the hell does this? If I went to a YouTube channel and I watched a video, we're just going to go back to what I was talking about. If I watched a video on YouTube about an NFL, I'm watching an NFL video about the National Football League about football. Would I leave a comment in that video about ice cream? Would you do that? If I'm watching a video on the Commanders specifically, would I leave a comment on there about the New York Jets? Unless they were playing them. No. Right? Why then, on my videos, and I know the same thing happened to See-Through, why though, depends on what ice cream, well, why would I do, so my question is, why when I make a video on a game, do I get spammed with comments Ask me why I'm not making a video or covering it or doing something. Why am I making this video instead of making a video on this other game? I don't understand it. Yes, the Redskins. I said that before. The Redskins. They are the Redskins. I have Redskins shirts. I don't care. That's what they're called. Yeah. It's just weird. So the reason I did this today was because someone literally commented like 3 times on one of my videos, why didn't you make a video on the public tests? So I said, you know what? I'll do a stream because I'm tired of people. I'm tired of deleting the comments. I don't even block people. I just literally delete the comments because it has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Hey guys, here's my red coffee mug, and then someone's commenting about an umbrella. It's like so weird. So yeah, my opinion on the update, since someone was desperate to hear it, the fight looked cool. This is gonna be my 30-second, 60-second TLDR. The fight looked cool from what I saw. All I read was it was too easy and you could cheese it. I didn't play it myself, but the fight from what I didn't watch the whole fight. For what I saw, it looked pretty cool. However, I have no interest in doing it because the cool armor you get from it is useless. And when I was going through the feedback channels in the Discord, the most common thing was, please change the armor. Please change the armor. The buffs on it are useless. Nobody cares about buffing buggies. And I agree. So no, I'm not going to go fight a boss that I don't really care about to get an armor that I'm going to put on an armor stand and never use. Right? Like, there's no point. So I saw a ton of this is like a ton. This is a point. Everybody says, "Oh, feedback will be listened to." Okay. Well, I didn't even give the feedback. I just read other people's feedback, and I happen to agree with it this time. I saw so many different people saying, "Please change the buff on the armor. Nobody cares about buffing buggies. All we use them for is riding around." And I agree. So hopefully that feedback is listened to and they make the buff on the armor something useful, like buffing, I don't know, bows or spears, which is the weapon the boss drops. I think that's what'll happen. I mean, I think that's what should happen. Now, will it happen? If I'm being honest, absolutely not. Because like I've said before, with any early access game, 95% of the plan is already drawn out. There's only a tiny bit that you can affect. The entire game is designed around that one feature. And that's what everything's, and so I'm not surprised that the buff for the first boss armor is buffing the feature the entire game's designed around. That's just my thoughts. So yeah, there. Instead of me making a 15-minute video, I gave you it to you in 1 minute or 2 minutes. You can make weapons from the parts. Why does the armor not buff the weapons you can make? What are you going to use the weapons and armor for? Right now. That's a question I have. What are you going to use it for? You've already beat the game. You have nothing to use it for. That's why I said I'm going to wait for the the winter update, because there will be a bunch of content and I'll get more than an hour out of it. Some people just tune in for specific games. I mean, I know, I understand that. I understand that. But we can see from XPeen in the chat, who is extremely toxic and is not the only person that comes in. Like, there's probably other people typing you can't even see because I've already banned them. I don't know why they went in with that buff. I'm just saying, I know you can make weapons. As far as what I'm going to use it for, and nothing, because I haven't fought them yet. I'm trying to binge all the content there is and then have nothing to do while I wait for the rest. Why would you do that? Why don't you take your time and not rush through it? Why is that like a new thing with video games nowadays? Game comes out, everybody wants to beat them in one day. Let's play a game for 15 hours straight for 3 days, beat the entire game, and then complain there's nothing to do. Oh, trying not to binge. Sorry, I misread. They're giving you enough time to beat the boss 10,000 times and make all your chests? Yeah, but I saw a picture. Somebody showed the chest takes up more than... The chest is bigger than two normal chests that combined have more storage space. I'm not making videos because I don't want to make negative videos, man. I want to make positive videos. That's why I said the boss fight looked cool. I'm not a big fan. I don't care about boss fights in general. That's why I never farmed bosses in the first game. And I don't care about if it's not dropping anything I'm going to use. And I already beat the damn game. I beat everything in the game. So I don't know. I can log in and just go make the Mantis armor, which apparently is way better anyway. So I'll just wait for the winter update. But yeah, that's why I didn't play it, man. I mean, it's like, if you've done everything and you were just waiting for the boss, it's 15 minutes of content. You run over to the terrarium, get the food chunk, analyze it. You already probably have everything to make the summoning thing. Go up and summon it and kill it. Done. And you're done. Then what? Then what do you do for the next 3 or 4 or 5 months? You know what you do? You do what this is what I would wish every developer was like the Power World developers, Pocket Pair. You know what they said? We don't expect you to play our game nonstop. Play it when we make updates and come back when we make the next update. You don't need to play it for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months between updates. Play the new content. When you're finished with it, take a break until the new content comes out. And that's actually what everybody should do with every game. But I'm personally at the point where I'm sick of early access games, man. I hate that every survival game that comes out, not every, but almost every survival game that comes out, almost every survival game I have on my wish list is fucking early access. Why can't they just release the fucking game in full release? What are you doing in the game that has not been done 100 times before? What feature in your game is so different than any other feature that any other game's ever had that you can't just release the game and do balance changes and bug fixes after the fact? Or do a beta 1 month before, 2 months before, an open beta so anybody can try it, let people play for a couple hours, and then fix everything and then release the game. I want to know why every survival game has to be early access. I don't understand it. If you're a one-person dev team and you need the money to fund it, great. I need the money to fund my game. I bought the Deadly Days game because it's early access. It's a small development team. It's a fun game. I'm going to go buy the supporter pack so they can finish their game. The Mega Bonk literally released, full release, made by one guy. As far as I know, one guy made that game. It's already sold over 100,000 copies. The dude's a freak. He's going to be a millionaire because it has more players every day than the previous day. The dude's literally going to be a millionaire. And guess what? That genre of game almost always is also early access. Again, why? Guess what happens if you release a roguelike that's broken? You fix the builds that are broken. You do balance changes. You're not recreating anything. You're not creating anything new here. There's almost no new video games anymore. Almost every game is a variation of a game that came before it, or it's a blend of 2 games together. Name one game that came out recently that was just so brand new that it doesn't compare to any other game. I'll wait. Because they don't exist. I don't get it, man. Just release your game finished so people can enjoy it. If you need money, then just say I need money, or do a Kickstarter. That's what Kickstarter's for. But now early access is Kickstarter. It's why I'm getting sick of survival games. I'm so tired of waiting 3 or 4 or 5 years or longer for a game to be finished. I think I'm not alone here, man. If you look at the numbers, I'm going to show you, hold on. By the way, here's Mega Bonk. Tell me every dev wouldn't love to have this be their game. And this, when I was playing it, I played it, I was like, oh, that game looks fun. It's done nothing but go up every day. One day after another. I made a video on this game. I played this game. This game is pretty fun. It's not perfect. It's better than the average early access survival game. It's better than most early access survival games, because for every one good early access survival game that comes out, there's probably 9 that are just asset flip trash. It peaked at 3,000 players. It's already dropping. Unless they're privately funded, they might not have enough money to finish the game. And it's actually a good game compared to a lot of the other crap that comes out. So I don't know. I think this is going to be the new normal, man. I think you're going to see people. They're going to be really. I think they're just going to be more selective on the early access games because it's just getting tiresome that every survival game that comes out is early access, and then you have to wait 6 months for any new content, and then it's 1 day of new content, and then you have to wait 6 more months, and it's like, you know what? No, I'll let other people test the games, and I'll just play them at launch. I played this because I got a key for it. Would I have bought it? Maybe. Probably not after I saw how few people were playing on a launch day, but I asked for a key and I got one, and that's why I played it. I think it was really dumb to release another ground in early access, but like you said, just make videos when you feel motivated. I don't understand why it's early access either, because you've already made a game, you're owned by a $3 or $4 trillion company, you don't need the funding, just wait till the game's finished and release it. Just my opinion. How do I feel about 7 Days to Die? It was in early access for 10 years, and it got worse over time. And the 2.0 update, the 1.0 update made me not want to play it, and the 2.0 update is even worse. And I've literally seen channels that only covered 7 Days to Die not playing it anymore because of how bad the 2.0 update was. Steam does not take 70%. They take 30%. Also, they didn't sell 3,000 copies. A game that has 3,000 peak players, you can usually multiply the reviews by roughly 35 to get sales. That's roughly. So if it was 3,000, it probably sold 10,500 copies. It's like $24 right now. And then Steam takes 30%. So yeah, they maybe made about $176,000. That's probably like 2 devs. Maybe 1, depending on what they're... I mean, that's not a lot of money for a full dev team. So hopefully they're privately funded. We're between early access and games and broken AAA, maybe just indie and the indie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at the game. What's popular on here? I mean, Dying Light 2 is, well, Hollow Knight's a indie game. This one's free to play. I did not play Borderlands. It looked fun, but I'm just not really into paying $130 for all the content in the game right now. So in a year, this game will be, you'll be able to get the complete edition for like $25 or something, because that's what happens with every Borderlands game. Or 2 years. I don't know. I'm just not going to play it. How many on Silk Song? 174,000 today. I mean, it's falling off, but it's a single player game. It's not going to stay up there. But if you look at the games that are popping off, Mega Bunk is $9. Deadly Days Road Trip is $9. It's had 7,500 players. This game is sold over what he said it was 100,000. This game has sold over 100,000 copies. It's probably closer to 150 now. Abiotic Factor did early access right though, because they had updates really frequently. If you look at the bro, are you playing it right now? Turn the game off, dude. Yeah, I've only played this for 2 hours. I've played 13 hours of Mega Bunk so far. So I'm going to probably 100% this game. And it's probably going to take, and then it had, like, you want replayability in a game? Every run's different. It has leaderboards. It's going to get more content over time. Of course I'm playing it right now. You play games to, you run them into the ground, man. What was I talking about? I got a bunch of demos down here I haven't even played that I downloaded. Dice a Lot, what's coming out? I think Dice a Lot comes out next week. Survival. Bro, it's pouring outside. All right, so if we look at Abiotic Factor, let's just see what their update schedule was. So 1.0 came out in July. The timing for this was horrendous because I was going to play it, but it came out a week before Grounded 2 and a week after I had gotten early access to Grounded 2, so I literally did not play it. I still have to finish it. Let's look at the timing of their updates. February 4th. So what's that? February to July. That's a pretty long time, honestly, but that was, so February, Christmas update. I don't know what that is. Probably seasonal crap. That's irrelevant. When's the next major update? Regular update, October. Let me go back to the beginning. It came out in 2024. Okay. Abiotic Factor came out on May 2nd, 2024, and it fully released in July of 2025. Let's count how many major updates it had. Regular update. Is that a major one? One. Okay, no. Major update. One. So it came out in May and had a major update in August. That's one major update. In between, it's getting regular updates. February, 2. Did it only have 2 major updates? Okay, so it had 2 big updates and it had little minor updates in between that added new biomes. The point is, the game was only in early access for like 14 months. Not 3 years, not 5 years, not 7 years, not 9 years, 10 years, 11 years, Project Zomboid. You died on the day 24 boss? Unlucky, dude. Its major updates were massive, but it had like in between, the regular updates were probably, the regular updates were pretty large, to be completely honest. Like they added, I'm pretty sure they added new areas and stuff. And this game has, what is it, 70 hours of content? 70 hours of content, 96% positive reviews. You know what the worst part was? When I played this, and everybody else I know that streamed it, people didn't want to watch it because they didn't like the graphics for whatever reason. Who gives a shit about the graphics? Didn't like the graphics. Literally, probably the best survival game that's come out in the last several years. Nobody wanted to watch it, and I mean, a lot of people played it. Obviously, it sold millions of copies. You should play that and explain it to us. I'm not playing. I'm not playing Abiotic Factor on stream. It had new biomes and updated for each holiday, at least for Halloween. Yeah, so it had updates in between. It had 2 major updates and a bunch of minor updates. The point is, it was only 14 months from early access to completion, and I think the original roadmap was pretty spot on. I think it was like I think they had a year originally, and it took a little bit longer than that. You're 1648 on the leaderboard. Nice. All right, so I have to get to day 25. So what's the answer to the question? What question? I don't know what question you're talking about. Not even just survival games, every genre plagued with early access garbage. Well, yeah, see, that's the problem is when I look at like, let's look at my wish list real quick. Slay the Spire is apparently not being early access. Now, that would make sense considering the first game was early access. They've already made the first game. I don't know why the hell they would need to pick the second one early access. Early access. I'm pretty sure Light No Fire is going to be early access because was No Man's Sky early access? Maybe that won't be. Autonomica, I'm almost positive is going to be early access. Crosswind, I know for a fact is going to be early access. Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core, I will play this in early access because the first Deep Rock Galactic was, I mean, I think there's probably a video on my channel forever ago on this. Deep Rock Galactic Ghost Ship is fucking, they're like S tier developers. Free stuff, free updates nonstop. It's crazy how much you can do in the first game. So I would, now, especially I'm playing a lot of roguelikes lately, I'll 100% play this. No Man's Sky wasn't early access. It was intended to be. This is going to be early access. Pretty sure this is early. These are almost all going to be early access. All these games that are survival games that aren't even listed as early access are probably going to be early access. This is early access. That's why I didn't buy it yet. Lost Rift comes out tomorrow. Early access. Here's another survival game. Early access. This game's already out to early access. We got Power World, who's going to play Powdew Valley? Anybody playing Powdew Valley when it comes out? I'm so mad I made it to day 4 only. I made it to the boss in that game on like the 3rd run and didn't know that I could get buffs. I didn't know how the weapon buffs worked. I literally, and I could have beat him. I was like 10 minutes into the fight, I had him at half health. And if I could have probably beat him if I just stuck it out, but I had to go to my son's baseball practice. I thought it was gonna be like a 5-minute fight. It was gonna be like a 30-minute fight because I had no DPS. So yeah, these are all early access. The only problem is like The action roguelike games that I like to play are almost all, if Pal Farm is free, I'll play it. There's no way they're going to do free to play. The action roguelites are almost all early access as well. Did this get better reviews? This one was early access. This just came out. Popular upcoming. There's a couple games. Lost Rift. Actually, is this not early access? There's no way. Of course it's early access. What was the other one? I had Dice a Lot. There's a demo for that I haven't tried yet. That one's not going to be early access. That's a roguelike. But I literally have a bunch of them in my... Deep Rock Galactica Survivor was... Let's see. Army of Ruin was early access. Deadly Days is early access. Death Must Die was early access. Deep Rock Galactica Survivor was early access. God of Weapons was early access. Halls of Torment was early access. Megabonk is not. I'm pretty sure. Was Risk of Rain early access? Vampire Survivors? I don't remember about that one. Soulstone Survivors was early access. I haven't even played half of these. Most of these were early access, so it's whatever. Those games, like, it doesn't even matter because, like, a roguelike like this can release. Like, Deadly Days, you could probably play it for 100 hours and not do everything. Darkest Dungeon 2 was early access. I've been doing well, dude. Did I miss anything? No, you can't use... Using a controller for Abiotic is brutal. Why would you... You gotta use mouse and keyboard for everything, dude. I don't see Lost Rift being great. People Can Fly, help make Fortnite save the world. They also made Outriders, which was kind of dog shit. I'm gonna see what happens with it tomorrow. I didn't even reach out to them, and I didn't get contacted about getting a key for it. I'm gonna see what... I'll probably watch somebody stream it and see the early reviews. It has PvP in it, so I suspect it will probably end up not being that popular because generally PvP survival games, outside of a very small few, don't hold a playership, like Dune Awakening. From 189,000 players to 20K today, and it's been steadily falling. So if it wasn't for this free weekend, it would be below that. This is a live service game that people are supposed to play forever. Everybody's quitting it. It's going to be played with cheaters. Yeah, probably. Been playing Borderlands 4. Well, Borderlands 4 has a ton of content. I will give it that. It just was optimized like shit, but it has a lot of content. They killed Dune by ruining the PvP. Well, it's funny because sometimes the players don't know what they actually want. If you design your game with PvP in mind, then stick with PvP. Don't cave in and cater to the couple of people that complain about it. Just stick with PvP. So, I'll probably play a game in a minute. Is there any other games that anybody wants me to check out? And again, if you have a strong opinion on which way I go with this, like, I do a poll on my channel, but my channel is so skewed towards grounded people that it literally won't. It'll just be, they'll all vote for this one. That's what'll happen. Or this. They won't. They'll all vote for it, so it'll be kind of, I don't know. Mycopunk, I have that. I played it for a little bit. It was pretty fun. Yeah, if you like Borderlands, Mycopunk is an action roguelike that's like Borderlands. You love how well optimized Borderlands 4 is. They're being sarcastic. I watched the Digital Foundry video on it. It is horrendously optimized on every platform. A story about my uncle. No. What is that? Is this safe to look up on stream? A story? It's 15 bones. 92%. First-person platforming adventure. Is it a roguelike? Do I have played RoboQuest. I think maybe I might have it. I'm almost sure I played it. Wait, is there combat? Is it just platforming or is there combat? What the hell is this, dude? This looks rage-inducing. I would probably rage quit this. I know exactly what happened with Dune Awakening. I didn't play it because I knew either way they went, I knew long-term it was not going to have a player base. If you stick with PvP, all the PvE players are going to quit. If you cave in and go to the PvE players, the PvP players are quit, and inevitably the PvE players are going to quit because guess what? In a PvE-only survival game, it's very hard to keep people playing long-term. What the hell is going on here? Is there combat? Get from A to B, no fighting. Ion Life 2. Most games don't run as well as Borderlands 4 did. You've got to be trolling me right now. You realize it has like horrendous reviews on Steam because of the performance? It's at 65%. Now what's hilarious is it sold probably a couple million copies. I don't know. How does a game that has 65% review score still have 120,000 people playing it daily? 130,000 people. You have a 50 series card though, dude. That's you have a 50 series GPU. The average person's probably running a 30 series. And people playing it on console are getting like sub 30 FPS from what I saw. Yeah, I mean, this game's dead too. Dead, quote unquote. This is a live service game. It's supposed to be getting updates, but the first big update's not coming until next year. So how many people do you think are going to be playing it by next year? 10,000? You played it with hardware it recommends? What's the minimum what's the minimum specs? It says minimum at 2070. $2070. 16 gigs RAM. An i7. Is this to get like 30 FPS at 1080p? The recommended's a 3080. I saw somebody do videos. I saw somebody do performance videos of this on a 5090. And it was not running that great. I mean, it was running playable. It was playable, but it was not running that great. Probably for it to turn on, yeah. 720p with upscaling for minimum. Can we just get rid of upscaling? How about this? Can a game run in 4K, 120 FPS without upscaling? Is that possible? I've played Superland before. I might have finished it. Do I have RoboQuest on here or did I play it somewhere else? RoboQuest is a shooter. Yeah, I have Mycopunk. I haven't played it that much. No, I don't have. I must have played RoboQuest on... Was RoboQuest on Game Pass? I might have played it on there. I don't see it, but I'm almost positive I played it. It was on Game Pass. The devs did admit 5090 didn't have optimizations done since they didn't have them to use. I don't know. I mean, I just feel like a game. I don't even feel like 60 is acceptable. I literally don't think 60 is acceptable. I need to get rid of the console and just break down and get a PC. Yeah, you should. Once you go PC, you never go back, dude. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 demos I haven't even tried yet. Oh, the Steam Next Fest is coming up soon. I did get it. What is this game? Hold on. Astro. How was it called? This one? Wait, does this already have a demo? This is the gameplay trailer. I got a key. I got a key for this to try the demo out ahead of time. I have not played it yet, and there's an embargo on it. The content can't be released until when Steam Next Fest starts. This looked pretty cool though. It almost looked like Subnautica 1, but you're an alien. So I'll probably try this in the next 2 weeks. Maybe have a video for it the day it's available on Next Fest. Although it's definitely making videos on games that only have demos and aren't even out yet is kind of rough sometimes. Looks like Lightyear Frontier. Yeah, I'm not sure if it has combat or not. It just gives me if I just think of Subnautica because you're scanning stuff. And you do have to eat and drink. I don't know if there's combat or not. I don't know. I like to get a PC one day where I can make a VTuber model. There you go. And you can make the big bucks. I wish devs would lean a bit more into CPU usage and GPU nowadays. So much wasted potential. They're just all about, how can we use the upscalers? We got to upscale everything. Let's make a game native 720 and upscale it to 1440. No, make the game native 4K and do that and get it to run well. I almost want to like, it's mostly Unreal Engine 5 games that are the shit optimization because the developers don't take the time to optimize. It's not even the engine. You can make optimized Unreal Engine games, but most developers, like, they just take shortcuts because they're like, oh, go watch, when the first Unreal Engine 5 demo, when they did like the demonstrations of it and had the prototypes, they showed you what you could build. I'm like, Jesus Christ, there's going to be so many slop games that come out because people will literally just use the in-game assets and they're going to use the in-game assets and just throw crap out. Grow, breathe, survive, meet the locals. I don't think there's combat. That's whatever. It's fine. I don't know. I got a key for it. I'll check it out. If it's worth making a video, I'll make a video. If it's not, then I won't make a video. I'm playing Roadcraft. What the hell is Roadcraft? Do I have that? Not Road Redemption? What is Roadcraft? Is it good? Oh my god, it's Focus. I swear I've never seen I feel like every game that Focus Entertainment publishes does not review well for some reason. I don't know why. You have to fix stuff? It's $40 though. The most games that were really different is Portal and Portal 2. The studios are scrapping the optimizations and QA teams. Yeah, well, that's their fault. Yeah, I probably wouldn't play this. It doesn't look bad. Let's look at... I feel like Saber Interactive has not done well lately. Let's look at Focus Entertainment. Well, Space Marines was okay. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Oh, it must be somebody else. No. Blacktail, I played at launch and had to refund it because it ran like shit. Are these the ones that... These guys publish... Greedfall was a disaster, I'm pretty sure. My Time at Porsche was okay. Farming Simulator is okay. This must be not... This, I don't think this is the one I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the people that published Hood Outlaws and Legends. I thought that was this company. What has Saber Interactive made? Oh, they haven't made... Most of their games are decent too. What the hell is that company? Who made Hood Outlaws? There's no way. Is it removed? You can't even buy it anymore? Did they get rid of this game on Steam? Oh, it's Hood. Maybe I have it blocked. It's not coming up. Oh, that's Focus Entertainment. Shit, where'd my Steam page go? Who was this company? Oh, it is the same company. I think that game got canceled. It was like a PvPvE game. And I watched somebody playing and I was like, this game's going to be dead in 2 weeks. And they were like, no, it'll be good. I'm like, okay. And it literally was dead so quickly. My 58 on Ultra, everything, including ray tracing and 4K, no DLSS, just straight graphics on Oblivion. 70 FOV, but would dip, wait, 70 FPS, but would dip to 40? Never below 40. 40 FPS is not good, dude. I have Portal, never played either one of them. All right. You guys get to choose. I can play Mega Bonk or Deadly Days. That's what you get tonight. Mega Bonk or Deadly Days. Yeah, I'll probably get it. That's something I can make. I finally played Portal. I finally played Portal 2. Those are games I could make videos on. Here's an example. I played this Rangers in the South game and Revenge of the Mage and put videos on my... I played this game for 45 minutes, put it on my second channel. This video got thousands of views. On my second channel, it has like no subs. Mega Bonk. Go on Mega Bonk stream. The only stressful part is truck tipping over. I want to play both. We'll get both of them. It's only 20 bucks. You can get both those games for $20 and get hundreds of hours out of it. Mega Honkers. Am I going to go with the meta? How many people are playing? How many people are streaming this right now? Mega Bonk had like well, Shroud's playing it, so it's probably... It's got 31,000 viewers on Twitch. It has almost as many viewers as the new Silent Hill game. It has more than Valorant and Minecraft. The Deadly Days game, though, doesn't... Deadly Days Road Trip, how many people are... Maybe that'll be the next one. That's only got 87 viewers. Make some shorts on it. I haven't been posting shorts lately either. All right, we'll swap to... We'll do Mega Bonk for a little bit. What's a good title? Grounded 2 has 183 viewers on Twitch. Jesus Christ. Mega Bonk has 30,000. Now, as soon as I start playing this game, you know what's going to happen? Someone's going to come into my stream on YouTube and say, this isn't Grounded 2. Aren't you playing Grounded 2? Now let's close all the shit that I don't need. Okay. I'd watch you play Portal. I'm not opposed to just playing random shit on my stream as long as somebody shows up. My dread is always open. Like when I started the stream today, there was like 2 people waiting at the beginning. And in the past, when I was in that category, I'd have like 50 or 60 people waiting before I even started. My dread is to go back to the situation where I start the stream up and there's literally nobody in either chat talking for like 10 minutes. I'm like, what am I doing? I could just be playing this off stream. I killed Axis and Grounded 2 for all his stuff, and now I'm on the gold card grind. Jesus Christ. Right, just use the mod that gives them to you 100%. Forget farming RNG shit in that game. Not worth it. Myst is the best puzzle game. New Once Human scenario is out. Hold on, how many people are playing Once Human? Does that mean a new loot box is out also? I stopped playing Once Human because literally they were putting out a loot box. They were putting out 4 loot boxes before every update. It's only got 5K people playing it right now. Look at this live service fiasco, guys. 231,000 players at launch, and it's just... Even the new updates aren't even bringing people back. I mean, I know it's probably because most of the people playing it are in aren't they in Asia? I think it's mostly Asian region players, so You know what looks awful? Battlefield 6? Yeah, it's probably $80. Wait, has there not been a major update since January? Wasn't this game supposed to get a major update every 3 months? Okay, I need you to sell me on why. Okay, I've not played Once Human since launch. What's the elevator pitch on getting me to come back to play it? What is new now that wasn't there before? Because when I looked at the second and when I saw people playing the second and third scenarios, it was the same gameplay. Go to a point of interest, find the 3 chests, kill a couple of bad guys, kill the elite, find some other bullshit, go to the next point of interest, do the same thing, go do the dungeon, go kill the world boss. It was like the same loop over and over and over again. I don't know how you could do that for 50 hours a season. It's like, it's boring. So what is different that will make me want to come back? I don't care if the scenario is it's cold this time or it's hot. That's not going to get me to come back. All right, Mega Bonk it is. And where's a good place to put my camera? Let me see. Let me look at the screenshot real quick. Surely there's an in-game screenshot. It's probably fine right there. Okay. Do middle right. I hope the sound's not jacked up. Hopefully it's good. You know what the worst part is? Oh, it wasn't this game. Oh. Is it this game you can continue a run in? Okay, it seems to be okay. Holy shit, somebody killed 1 million, has 1 million kills as the record. That's insane. I guess I still got to get unlocks in this. I just unlocked the space guy. I haven't played as him yet. Let's try the space guy. I unlocked him yesterday. Black hole doesn't seem that great, but we'll just do. Usually when I get a new guy, I just try him on the first thing, just to see what they're decent about. Teach us the game. It's a roguelike. You literally just try to get the best upgrades. So basically, when you start, okay, he can fly. He's got a jetpack. Does he take fall damage? Surely he takes fall damage, right? He does not take fall damage from that. Generally, when you start out, what I do is I just speed run to these shrines because the shrines give you upgrades. So your choices are gonna, like, this is so this is a utility. I'm gonna do projectile count because that literally is just extra DPS. You get gold from killing enemies. You can open up chests. I should be jumping too. So he doesn't take fall damage. That's cool. My favorite character so far is the monkey because he can climb walls and stuff. All right, so we can make the black hole bigger and last longer. You get 3 options. You can also banish something so it doesn't come back up. You can skip and you can also refresh. I'm just going to max out my weapon because I'm not really used that much. Projectile speed, sure. You can also slide. All right, I'm looking for shrines. Oh, we already located the boss. So you have, on tier 1, you can kill the boss, but you can't go through the portal. On tier 2 and 3, if you kill the boss, you can go through the portal. So right now, the goal is just literally just get as many upgrades as possible, and then kill the boss. But each of the characters feels pretty different. That sucks in XP, but I don't have a bunch. This is a curse that makes, it usually increases the number of bosses that spawn in at the end. That's a free chest. So this is going to look familiar to Vampire Survivors. Okay, we got extra HP. Usually the first elite you kill gives you a chest, and then holy shit, bro, I can't even get to the chest. Jumping too high. I think the goal here will be to make the black hole as big as possible. But you can see the DPS on this thing literally sucks. Black hole duration. Let's see if I can get something else. Fireball staff. I don't think I want that. Black hole damage? Sure, we'll take that. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the shrine. I'll come back. Whoops, I'll come back and get the chest in a minute. The DPS sucks right now. I don't want duration. This might be okay. It's a shield to protect me. It also does do damage. Crit chance right now is 1%, which is not great. But yeah, each of the characters you can play as feels pretty unique compared to the other ones. It is vampire. It's kind of, I would say it's Vampire Survivors mixed with Risk of Rain, which is what makes you unique. You were playing the Ogre. The Ogre is pretty rough to start out with, to be honest. The axe does like dog shit damage, but it's, the thing is usually the ones that like, I thought the Knight was pretty bad, but once you scale their weapons up, you can actually do a ton of damage. I need something that like actually does damage here though. These weapons are not that great. Like I should be one-shotting these basic mobs. I don't have, we'll take the Slutty Rocket because I actually don't have enough. I need kills with that to unlock something. Damage to elite sounds great. So all three of my weapons so far have projectiles, so it will be good to get projectile, like extra projectiles. There's also a chest over here for some reason. Do I suck on the XP? I'm only level 4. This is pretty shit, dude. I need to level up faster. Projectile speed, cooldown. I like attack speed. I like... So this is literally double DPS, right? Because you're doubling the projectiles. Free chest. Alright, that's extra damage. That's good. Alright, so here's like a mini-boss that spawns in. These guys spawn in periodically. There's also swarms. My DPS is actually really bad here. This is not good. Oh, I have a shield. I should just be tanking the shit. Or not. Like, some characters, I would probably be crushing this guy. We'll do regen. Get health back. Although, I guess I can just fly around with him. I saw a clip. Actually, the developer posted a clip. There was a bird character, and this dude was literally flying with the bird, like 100% uptime flying, and dropping fire down on the, just clearing the entire map with fire. Pretty sick. I'm getting all my health back, so that's not too bad. Yeah, we'll do black hole double. I'll go get that chest in a minute, once the mobs get away from it. These swords here spawn in like a pack of like 4 or 5, and they give you a chest. If I'm clearing the mobs, I might spawn it in. I want big black holes. Okay, I'm not spawning it in now. You can also open chests with the gold you get. 25% chance to heal you crits. My crit chance is 16. That's actually not terrible. Oh shit, I'm taking damage. Black holes. Let's just go all out black hole size. Let's see if I can get massive black holes. I've never played on this character before, so... I just unlocked him last night. I usually don't take this much damage. We got big upgrade, legendary. Oh, nice. Okay, there's a challenge. There's a quest to duplicate this. There's microwaves around the map, and you can duplicate things. Attack speed. I'm gonna try to max out the black hole. See if I can get bigger ones. So he literally takes no damage from fall damage. That's awesome. I don't know. I like the monkey. The monkey can like literally fly around the damn map. And I never saw anybody using the monkey until I was watching a stream yesterday. And then all of a sudden, I saw somebody using the monkey. I'm like, the monkey is good. I thought the monkey was good. But usually everybody uses the damn dice head guy. Because the dice weapon is like, I think he's probably going to nerf it. It like scales crit to where you're like getting insane crits. So like even if you're not the dice character, people literally, if they get dice, they just use it. Oh, that's healing regen. This will make the mobs drop more money, which is good. Did I kill that elite down there? size, yes. Oh my god, dude. Oh, these guys explode poison. They do a lot of damage. Trying to get to the suck thing ain't gonna happen. That guy over there sells stuff. Let's get the free chest up here. I'll switch them. I'll run Monkey next time. He's much faster. Alright, that poisons enemies. But no, it does get damage off enemies. That makes the shrines go faster. Got another money. Moldy cheese. That poisons people, sure. Let's get the money thing going. Alright, now we can level up. Let's see how big I can get the black hole. I don't even know if the black hole is a good weapon or not. The one time I used it before, it was pretty bad. But it was not on this guy, so... I mean, I'm clearing most of that stuff. It's not terrible. I thought they would be bigger than that, though. You can get the... Like, the bananas can get enormous. I have regen, right? So I probably don't need lifesteal. Like, I'm not going to survive beyond the boss anyway. I think. I want to see how big we can get the black holes. Let's do damage. Some more gold. I got 3 minutes to kill the boss. Oh, there's the microwave, but I need the legendary microwave, I think. Alright, well, we're not doing a... This lets you duplicate an item. So since that one's white, it'll let me duplicate one of the base upgrades. Oh, that clock stopper. Am I clearing these guys? I don't even know if I can beat the boss with this. The DPS is pretty shit, to be honest. I'm not taking that much damage, though. Or so I thought. So when the clock runs down, it starts the final swarm. Alright, we're not getting that. Jesus Christ. Which is, like, it starts off with some ghosts, like white ghosts, and then there's more of them, and then there's black ghosts. And they literally just shred you pretty quickly if you don't have... That's not what I wanted to see. It's a boss. Black hole size. I like that this guy has no fall damage. It's evasion. He's actually got a pretty high jump, too. That hit me somehow? Okay. Scaling black hole here. Do I have any armor? No, I have no shield. I guess we'll go with evasion, because 5 shield's useless, basically. I need to kill this guy, to be honest. Oh, here we go. This will be a death. Nice. I just need my attack speed to be that all the time. Alright, what do we get in here? That's awesome. I gotta go fight the boss right now. Take that shit. Jump higher and further. Yes, sir. Release toxic waste upon taking damage, poisoning all nearby enemies. Okay. Oh shit, where's the boss? Time's running out. So this guy can jump high, but his movement speed is freaking pedestrian because he's got no gravity. Although I do feel like I'm running on the moon. What's the hell? Can I kill this guy in 20 seconds? Probably not. I need the, oh, we got 30% damage now to the boss. Okay, as long as there's not a swarm, I might be okay. And here comes a swarm. I need the purple... I'm not going to kill him. I need the attack. I need that purple thing that gives me attack speed. I'm probably going to die to the ghosts. The longer you stand still, the more damage you do, bro. I can't stand still right now. I can avoid all the damage. I'm just not going to be able to kill him before the ghosts kill me, probably. Once it gets to 1 minute, the black ghosts come, and they literally just shit on you. Actually, maybe I can kill him. A million ghosts don't spawn. Or I'm at half health. He dead. He's out from poison. But now the mobs are gonna come. I'm pretty much dead right now. Oh, I got free. I got an achievement. Nice. Wait, what if I can fly away from everything and they can't catch me? Or they're gonna pin me on the ground? Oh shit. Oop, ain't happening. I need more movement speed there. He's not terrible. That's alright. We got I at least completed one quest by accident. Take it. So after each run, you get silver. You get silver for completing the quests. So I have like, what, 13, 14 hours in the game, and I have like a quarter of the quest done. And some of these challenges are like nuts. Like, this one's completing the level I just did without getting hit one time. You literally have to kill the boss without taking any damage. This one's literally standing AFK. You cannot move the entire fight. So you also get unlocks. So you can unlock characters, weapons, and then there's tomes. Those are the books that give you the buffs, and then there's all these items, of which I don't even have everything unlocked. And then there's also a shop, so you can get silver gain, refreshes in the when you get choices from chests, or from chests, skips for the chest, banish, carrying extra weapons, carrying an extra tome. You can select the music. And then toggle purchase weapons, tomes, and items on or off. Wait, I wonder if that means you can make them not appear. I don't know. After seeing you play the other characters, the mage seems OP. Let me play as Monkey real quick. Leeching crystal. Wait, I needed to buy a weapon to unlock somebody. Hold on. Get the cursed tome to level 20. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, where's the dice guy? Oh, I have to complete 100 quests. I'm not getting him. I don't know how the hell people got him so fast. Complete forest tier 2. Desert map. Use a microcredit to duplicate the ice crystal. Find and defeat the bandit. Buy the katana. Can I buy the katana? Fiber chance to find upon breaking tumbleweed in the desert. Alright, we'll play as Monkey. I do need to beat tier 2. The Monkey's way faster. So you also unlock skins. You get the default, the black. The second one is from... I think the second one is from beating the boss in under 5 minutes. The third one is from getting 15,000 kills. And there's 2 more. Kill final boss on tier 3, get the Monkey to rank 100. So each one of them has a rank also. Alright, we'll do tier 2 this time. See if I can actually clear it. I've never cleared this. I've gotten through the first portal, but I've never killed the second boss. So this guy can climb walls. And he's fast as shit. And the banana actually seems like a really decent weapon. Let's do damage. Okay, so the goal is to unlock as many shrines, and the big faces there give you choices. We'll do movement speed. Do we want extra jumps? Crit chance is 1%. Sometimes you can get 2 at the same time if they're close enough together. Knockback crit damage. So knockback's good when you get a bunch of mobs, but it sucks when you have bosses because then sometimes you can knock them too far away. My crit chance is pretty shit though, but go crit. Size. Will maybe get size on the bananas. Did you figure out what the boombox does? Oh, there's an achievement for doing all the boomboxes. Projectile speed and count, so that's more DPS. The boomboxes give you, like, if you activate all the boomboxes on the map, you unlock something. I can't remember what it is. Let's do moldy cheese. Can I kill this thing yet? Find out. I need more damage. My damage is dog shit. There's a free chest. Yeah, I thought standing in near the boombox did. And maybe it does something, but I know if you turn all of them on in one run, it unlocks an achievement, or it does one of the quests. That nukes everything on the map. Let's do regen for later. The revolver's pretty decent. I'm gonna get revolver. Alright, I need to find the boss anyway so I know where it is. Let's do XP gain. I need to level up faster than my leveling. Dog shit. Do I want aura? Probably not. I don't care. I do like the bow. Do triple projectile. See how that goes. I was thinking it would attract them and let you get away from the distraction. It might do something. I might just not be aware of it. Jump height, sure. Black damage. Guess I could have did shit. I could have did XP gain. There's crit chance. What's that ball stack? Do we want to do size? Yeah, sure. Giant bananas are good. Okay, now look how much faster I'm killing this boss this time. Shoot. Chance to spawn an extra XP shard when killing an enemy. 12%, that's not too bad. That's what, like every 8 kills? 8 kills? Yeah, let's just keep going banana size. I need more damage though. Get extra gold when taking damage? No. Oh, we can refresh. XP shards, now slice turns dealing damage as they pass. Or I can boost movement speed. Yeah, but this game's like $9. I'm not joking. If you like, I mean, if you think it looks interesting, you could easily get 100 hours out of it. Probably more. And because it has leaderboards, there's always something to like strive for. It's also supposed to be getting, I think it's getting 5 new characters in the future. Yeah, let's do that damage. Need to level up the banana. It's my main weapon. Where the hell is the boss, dude? Percent damage, we'll take it. I don't have ricochet on. Yeah, now I'm not. I have no crowd control. I need bouncing bullets for my gun. Oh shit. I'm almost dead, bro. What the hell? Oh my god, if he wouldn't have died. I have regen on, bro. Why is my health not coming back? Fuck, that did not help at all. I'm dead. Shit. That's what I was trying to get. Give me the levels. Damage. HP regen. Damage. Damage. Size and damage. Oh, finally get the damn revolver to bounce, dude. Okay, where the hell's the boss? Crits have a 25% chance to heal you. I have a 22% crit chance. I mean, I'm firing a lot of shots, so surely it'll benefit me in the long run. Increase HP regen. Perfect. Oh, you can't read the chest. I need you guys to move so I can get my free chest, guys. Come on. That was not worth it. HP, sure. Okay. Crit chance. Digging. I'll take the shield. I gotta go find the boss. Damage. I've been this way. Where the hell is the boss, dude? There's no big map, so you can't see the whole thing. That might be helpful. Maybe you can level up a bunch of times. I also haven't been this way. Bounces. We're going all in on a banana, I guess. Perfect. Swarms incoming. Speed size. Damage. Speed and damage. Size. Size and projectile count. Those little skulls, you can click on those to, we'll get a legendary microwave. I don't know how many legendary items. The skulls you can use to increase difficulty. Increased difficulty makes more mobs. The boss has got to be up here in the corner. Oh wait, the boss is back there. Am I blind? Damage to elite, sure. Damage is not horrible. Crit chance, okay. Crits are healing. That will be a great time to get a... Shred this guy? He's going down okay. Just need to get more damage. More damage. Damage. The boss is up top. Gold. Okay, movement speed, we'll take it. We can kill this guy real quick before it spawns a bunch of mobs in. He's getting shredded. Let's go. Uh-oh. Get down in a hurry. Yeah, I'll take bounces for a little bit extra damage. Attack speed, nice. Size. Projectile count. I don't think I can do anything with this. Blind legendary items. Alright, I can kill a couple. I'll kill some ghosts until... Maybe I can get one more level real quick. Or not. Alright. I have not beaten tier 3 yet. Or I've not beaten... I have to clear the boss in this to beat tier 3. And the guy's gonna have a shit ton of health. Do I take damage from jumping? Oh my god, dude. I do. I end up dying from fall damage. I went from the guy that can't take fall damage to I'm gonna take fall damage. Die from it. Crit chance. Oh, maybe this guy's got a good item. He's got a purple hat on. Does that mean he has purple items? Sure. Spiky shield, beefy ring. Okay, this is 40% increased damage because I already have 250 health. So if I get options for more max HP, I'll just take it. Because if I get to 300, I will. Okay, this is not good. Sure, we'll take XP. I need to level up faster. I feel like I need to be way higher level to beat this boss, because I'm pretty sure the boss has like maybe 1,000,000 XP or something. It's way harder than the previous one. Let's see, speed. Four. Damn. Oh, I should have taken. Should I have taken size? Oh, where's the boss, bro? I want that. I need the boss to be like right here so I can use that against him and shred him. We'll save that in case the boss is nearby. Speech. Or if a swarm comes, I'll grab it. Alright, I need one more. If I get one more HP upgrade, maybe I'll use it against this guy. Let's do this. Let's hit this. Get the attack speed boost and take out all these clowns. Did I not hit this? Speed gain. Alright, this is going okay. This is probably the best run I've had on the tier 3 of this yet. Oh, these are all pretty shit. I don't even have any armor. 8% times, I mean, that's garbage. I'll just do a silver gain, I guess. I'm clearing everything on the map right now, so I guess my damage is scaled up okay. Magnet, I need that. Damage to elites. Damage. No way, dude. That's double damage for that. I'll just get that just for a little bit extra damage. I need to find where the boss is, just so I know where he is. Oh, the swarm's not doing shit though. I guess my damage scaled up okay. Did I speak too soon? Projectile speed, projectile count. Shit! Oh my god, dude. I almost threw there. I thought I could grab the tree. I can grab the tree. I guess you have to grab the trunk. Okay, where have I not been? Have I not been up there? crit damage. Sure. Alright, we're full heal. That's good. I need a magnet. So I've been there. Damage. I don't get how this is so hyped. Play it for like, play a couple runs of it, and each time you get like, get crazier and crazier builds. You should see the crazy shit you can do in the game. Like, you can literally have the bananas that are so big you can't see the screen. Also, I mean, it just depends on if you like this kind of game. It's constant progression. Like, literally every run you're making progression. I feel like I need to scale my damage up. I mean, did you think Vampire Survivors was a good game? Because it looked like it was made on a Game Boy. And it sold millions of copies. I'm hooked. This looks sweet. I'm telling you, right? Like, if you like what you see, you will get a ton of time out of the game. Shite, where is the boss, dude? I feel like I've searched the whole map. Oh my god, there's a magnet. I'm just going all into DPS. It's gotta be this way. Damn it. Can I tank? Can I stand here and not die? That'll be a good DPS test. Attack speed, sure. Jumping into a crowd of enemies, not good. Is this the best rogue? I mean, oh, you can eat as much spaghetti with this bad boy. Also, crits have a chance to become mega crits. Is that like a double crit? Oh, God. Bro, where the hell is the boss? It's not down there. Do I hear a chest? I'm reading that. Oh my god, dude. Max speed. The boss has to be over in this corner, right? Shit, there's another guy. Can I kill him fast? Let's see what my... If I can't kill him fast, I'm not gonna be able to kill the boss. I don't think I have enough DPS to kill this boss, to be honest. Because, like, this guy's not dying instantly. Now he is if he's standing still. Alright, there's no XP up here, so maybe is this one? Is that him? Bro, did I walk around the entire map in a circle and not see this guy? I have 1 minute. I really need like the, I need a purple attack speed. Oh, he's only got a 500,000 health. Maybe I can kill him. Shit. Can't get hit though. Maybe have this? As long as I don't get swarmed. Give me the purple attack speed thing. I can probably survive the swarm for like 20 seconds. Okay, he's going down faster now. Come on, brother. I need you to die before the ghosts come. Please die. Oh, we did it, we did it. I'm just gonna do all banana. Good lord, the Reds are giving me chest pains again. Are they even? Can they even make the playoffs? So I can't go through the portal, right? I can only go through the portal on tier. Yeah. So now it's just a matter of how long can I stay alive. Bottom of 10, 2 outs, tied. Mega crit, mega crit. Give me lots of mega crits. Uh-oh. Here's the test. There is a thing to survive for 2 minutes, which I've never been able to do. Jesus Christ, they're swarming, dude. I need more lifesteal or healing. No, 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 come on. God damn it, I was so close to 2 minutes, dude. Mets, Cardinals, Reds are battling for it. That was a great run, though. That's probably my best run so far. How many kills did I get? New record. I'm top 80,000 in the world. Yeah, let's go. All right, now we got to shoot for top 1%. You don't think that looks Snurf, you don't think that looks fun? Hit 10%? Brother, I watched somebody get top 1% that's oh, we get to try a new character out. See what I'm talking about? I just did a run. I just unlocked a new character. So we unlocked a new character on that run. We can straight buy her right now. I've never used her before. Steals from the poor, gives to the rich, so she probably steals money. What else do I have? These worth buying. See if I have any weapons that I can unlock. Oops. Wait, hold on. Does the monkey have more skins now? I can unlock the ice monkey skin. I think the monkey's my favorite character so far. You got the fox who's a mage, the Sir Ufi's a knight. Calcium is literally a skeleton on a skateboard. Mega Chad is like the Giga Chad character. Ogre, obviously an ogre. Clank is a robot that has the revolver. Athena, I think, has the Aegis. Robinette has the bow. I haven't used her yet. Monkey has the monk. Has the Bush has the sniper rifle. This guy has he throws out poison flasks, and the spaceman has the black hole. Dice Head apparently is the best character in the game. I think there's 5 more characters coming, maybe. Wait. Unlocks. Frostwalker. Get the lightning staff, the wireless dagger. Charge all shrines on a tier 3 run across all 3 stages without leaving the charge zone. Alright, we'll just save the money for the next run. Alright, let's try the new character. These are all video game characters, by the way. Robinette. I mean, it's supposed to be Robin Hood, right? Who's going to take that final wildcard spot? It's the stress-inducing right now. Wait, how much are the Reds up by? Alright, let's try this character. We got new challenges. No, I don't think so. I'll show you guys the desert. The desert is way harder. I've never used her, so I have no idea if she's going to be good or not. But the desert has stuff I have unlocked. Breaking tumbleweeds drops like weapons. There's like a 1% weapon drop or some bullshit. Oh, she does like nice. She's actually killing mobs early too. Okay. This is the bandit. You have to kill him to unlock the character. There's no way I can kill him right now because he's got like 10 or 20,000 HP. So I can come back to that later if I can scale up. Just think about this. The guy that made this game is going to be a millionaire for making this simple-ass game. That's just super fun. Crit chance and projectile speed. Sure, we're going to scale. The bow, I think, can be pretty good because you can make the arrows like super big too. Does she take damage in the water? This is 20% damage. So let's go. HP will take it. A watch. Bow crit chance, shield tome. Bow size? Sure. Can I get mega arrows? Air tie with the pirates and extra. Med kit, more damage to the boss. Oh, that sounds good. Because I'm sure that one of the big, the scorpion's gonna spawn, Scorpionussi's gonna spawn in. Probably, I think it spawns in like 8 minutes maybe. I mean, I'm one-shotting almost everything. Can I one-shot the... I didn't one-shot him. Or I need more damage. Shit, dude. I don't really want any of these. Skip. I want that tumbleweed, though. Give me the 1% drop weapon. F. I killed that guy. I wonder if these arrows could ricochet. That'd be sick. I don't think lifesteal's that great, to be completely honest with you. But we'll take it, because I don't have any other options, really. Bush? The Bush is a video game character, or what is it? How is my crit chance 1%? Is this the first shrine? I've been playing for 2 minutes, first shrine. Crit damage, drop chance. Do I see the, where's my bow at? Does it have my bow? I feel like the bow has a higher crit chance right now. That's her getting stomped by the Cubs. Pack speed, take it. Alright, I need more damage. Give me it. Damn. Wait, there's no way I can walk up that thing, right? Brother, how the hell am I still on one weapon and one tome? Oh, it's a sand golem. It's not the scorpion this time. The scorpion spawns in a second. Yeah, I don't even think I can get close enough to this shithead. Deal with him later. Maybe this can help me level up a couple times. I'm 3.5 minutes into the run. I'm only leveled up like a couple times. Like, my damage is not terrible, but I need to level up. Oh, crit damage. Quantity. That gives me extra projectiles. Surely there's more. I want sniper rifle. And it's better than nothing, I guess. It's extra damage. Let's take Aegis for the wet. I'm gonna take fall damage here, aren't I? Oh, I didn't. I evaded the fall damage. How do you survive the Dark Ghost Swarm? If you have high enough damage, you can literally just sit there and kill them. You got to get your DPS scaled up. To get the people that are getting the high scores are literally surviving the final swarm for a long time. I saw somebody get to like, I think like 10 minutes in the final swarm. So if you're and that was only like 30 or 40,000 kills. So to get 1 million kills, you're literally staying alive for a long time. Well, all my weapons are projectiles, so that benefits that. What we got here? Big upgrade, okay. I need like this arrow to bounce. I don't know if it does or not. I mean, I'm killing everything pretty quick. Crit chance and crit damage. So my crit chance is already... Let's just do that. I've taken crit on other things. This character's actually pretty decent so far. I think the toughest one to play was honestly the skeleton, because the damn skateboard lets you fly around so fast. But I played him like super early. I'd probably be better with him now. Oh, here come the scorpions. XP gain, sure. Just gonna try to greet all the shrines. I don't know where the hell the boss is. I haven't even seen the boss shrine. The boss thing. Is that a chest back there? Can't see shit, dude. Should be opening chests. I got all this damn gold. Going to the 11th now. Right, it's a regular season baseball game. What are you getting so stressed out about? Do you honestly think they have a chance in the playoffs anyway? What does power up multiplier actually do? Is that like the chance of them dropping or something? Or does it actually power them up by 12%? That's the chance. So it must be how much they power up. So like if I take a damage thing that gives me 10%, does that then give it 12%? Nobody's beating the Dodgers? Okay. The boss does not exist apparently. I feel like I've cleared this entire map but I haven't seen it. Deal more damage while airborne. 12% chance to spawn an extra XP shard when killing an enemy? Sure. Projectile count. That's helpful. Now I'm poor. Before I was rich, now I'm poor. Big upgrades, let's get it. Sniper damage, bow I mean, I'm spec'd into this damn bow. Projectile count, that's a no-brainer. Scarf will be good on the Moon Man, yeah. Crits have a 50% chance to explode. Okay, I have like probably like a 30% crit chance on my bow. There's a bird character that you can fly around with. It will be sick on that too, because the whole time you're in the air. I have no armor, I have no shield. I mean... the hell? Here is the boss. I mean, I'm killing these guys pretty easily. I don't know where the damn boss is. It's more damage. Just take that. I haven't been this way yet, maybe? I mean, I'm killing everything, so it's not bad. Right, this is only tier 1. I should be able to kill the boss. Shouldn't have that much health. Oh, here's Scorpionussy. Let's see if we can take this guy out fast. He's getting shit on, my guy. Get wrecked. Garbage. Come on, man. You know what? I haven't unlocked this bandit guy. I don't really care about killing the boss. So... let's see if I can kill him. Holy shit, he's got way more HP than I thought. He does like... he shoots like a damn... he shoots a gun. Oh, alright. Okay. One of those attack speed things would be freaking fantastic right now. Oh shit. I think I got him. He's getting his ass poisoned to death. As long as I don't die, he's dead. Oh, sorry, that's a new character unlock. Where's the freaking boss? This is way better than any rogues I've seen. Multiple maps, multiple characters, multiple loadouts. There's multiple characters. I think there's 25 characters. I'm telling you right now, like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you can pay $70 from some AAA game, or you can just pay $9 for something like this. And the other game is just as fun. if I can do like, I might be able to do like a short run. Maybe I'll stream the other one next time. I don't know. Where is this boss, dude? Sure hope it's down here somewhere. Probably not, though. Can you give me the weapon that I need? Negative. Crit chance, projectile, sure. Projectiles. Like, I'm sure I can kill this boss. I just can't find him. Trying to get as many projectiles as possible and buff the buff my weapon damage. I don't know what the hell's going on. I can't find this boss. It's only tier 1, so it doesn't matter, but wait, is that the... That is not the boss. This boss literally does not exist. Is it in the middle of the map? Maybe I've been running around the perimeter and it's in the middle. See a magnet. I do not see the boss. Oh, 30% lifesteal? I don't even know if lifesteal's good. Jesus Christ, dude. I'm done. There's no way. Can't even... I don't have, like... The projectiles are all going, like, one direction. I don't think I have the speed to stay away from these guys. It might actually be easier to stay alive in this map because it's so big if you had a fast-moving character. Trying to greed that goddamn tumbleweed. If I don't get stuck on anything, I could be okay here. And then I get stuck on the only freaking rock. Not the wall, not the wall! Don't, you sons of bitches. Of course they pushed me into the effing wall. Oh my god. Yeah, the other game, Deadly Days, is, it's like, it's a similar game, but it's like also completely different. Because it's like Slay the Spire, where you pick your path through instead of going through the tower, you're going through the map. There's like 3 choices in each one, and then you can kind of pick your way all the way through. You get upgrades you have to extract out, but the cool thing about that game is your backpack, you put items in your backpack, but you have to fit them in there, so you have to put them in the like right position, but you can also, depending on where you put them, they can buff like other things if they, like, based on their range. It's like, it's really cool. Buy the Dexecutioner. Can I buy that? Oh, son of a bitch. I need to kill enemies with a sword. He's gonna use the damn, I'd use the damn knight. The knight's not terrible, though. Default black. Okay. I think there's 2 more maps. Is there 2 more maps after you beat these? I need sword kill, so we're gonna do it on the... Can I do any challenges? Kill all bosses. Die upon... Wait. 96... 5 times enemy scaling. The fog becomes so blind you can't see shit. Okay. No items allowed. Rely only on your weapons and tomes. You only have 4 minutes and 15 seconds to win. Well, wait, can I do this on tier 1? I don't know what the fuck. Is it on tier 1? Okay. So we got fog. I'm just going for sword kills here. Sure, let's take it back. Big upgrade. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm going for sword kills, but I'm also trying to win. I'm assuming you can do this on... I guess you can do these on tier 1. I don't think you have to do them on tier 2 or 3. Speed, absolutely. This guy's slow as shit by his base speed. Jeff with a gift of membership to Victor. Thanks for the gift of membership, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. XP. Apparently XP tome is like... I don't know if it's meta, because you can literally get to the point where you're leveling up so fast. You get so many choices. Nice, alright. 7.5... Wait, so we get a casting bludgeon mag upon hit enemy, damaging nearby enemies, and healing for you for 7.5%. It's not too shabby. I think I could survive 2 minutes against the Swarm on the desert map with a fast character. It's just a matter of not getting stuck on, not getting stuck on, like the tiny rocks. I only died there because I got smashed into a wall. Because I had pretty good healing. Dude, there's no freaking shrines on this map. What the fuck? I'm gonna use this even though it's probably not. I don't think there's much XP on the map, but maybe it'll give me some levels. Sure, XP. That's it? Have I only killed like 5 mobs? XP. I guess the main thing is just kill the boss. He does have... Wait, does he have shield? No. His... Do I have thorns? That's gonna go evasion. I literally have a level 2 sword and a level 1 weapon. I wonder if you can get 100% evasion. Probably not. It probably, the evasion probably has diminished. Everything, I think, has diminishing returns. I don't think you can get, like, 100% armor either. XP gain. Oh, yeah, now I got a target. In the other game, I gotta get to day 25 to beat See-Through's record. Don't worry, I'm just gonna keep getting XP. Let's do Aegis. Sword damage. Where the hell are you, clown? Oh, this guy sucks on bosses because you can't do sword damage unless you're literally facing them. And how am I supposed to face them with all these mobs here? I have no AoE. I have no single target damage. And I can't find any shrines. Oh, there we go. That's huge. That's just like doubled the damage on my sword. Oh, nice. Now I shit on him. As soon as I started hitting him, I started doing damage. Can I just farm these guys? Oh my god, give me that. I gotta find the boss. Surely there's a magnet somewhere. Pick up all that XP later. Right, nice. Doesn't look like the boss. I'm like slaughtering elites, so. Is that a stop time watch thing? There we go. Get XP to like double maybe. All right, well, let's go sword. Sword. Damage. My crit chance is pretty shit. Do I have anything for crit chance? I don't think so. Let's go attack speed. I mean, it's tier 1. I should be able to kill the boss as long as I can find him. That is a giant drop I cannot make, I don't think. My damage is definitely good enough to kill this boss. Just gotta locate him. Come on, my guy. Where is this boss? Swarm incoming. Okay, I'm literally slaughtering everything. Except for this ogre. Is this a freaking boss or what the hell's going on? Alright, I just gotta find the boss. I don't know where the hell this guy is. Red screwed the pooch. They choked in the overtime. They were choked in extra innings. Any bosses around here? I've literally already been here before, so that would be a no. Yeah, I'm shredding this boss. Just gotta find it. And fuck, I've already been here too. Bro, where the hell is this guy? Have I been down here? I'm gonna lose because I literally cannot find the boss because it's so goddamn foggy. Pretty sure I've been back here. God damn it. Oh my god, he's up there. Go back. I'm pretty sure I can kill him in like 10 seconds. Be nice if I had the shield. I could literally just face tank him. Oh shit, knockback's not good. I'm gonna knock him out of my range. Get in the corner, bitch. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Get off the rock. Are you serious right now, my guy? He's cheesing me on the rock. I can't hit him. He's dead. Nice challenge completed. Let's go. Reverse cheese, the back. He was standing on a rock. Just gonna max out the sword and just stand in the corner. I wonder if I stand in the corner if they can't kill me. Just gonna stand here and see how long I can stay alive. Too slow to outrun them, so... I mean, if they drop down on my head, they drop down on my head. There's nothing I can do about that. Are you sure it's okay to cheese the boss when they cheese you back? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think I was still hitting him, because I'm pretty sure you do damage even when they're above you, but he was like literally walking on a boulder. Alright, can I survive here in the corner? There's no way. I don't have any, like... I have no health regen. I have no life steal. God damn it. If I had life steal or health regen, I could have survived it. Oh my god, I made it to a minute 40 completely AFK. God damn it. Did I get? There's no way I got the... I need... How many sword kills did I need? Like 15k? Oh, I unlocked a new character. What the hell is that guy? We got a new character unlock. Buy the weapon wireless dagger. Oh, I can buy that. What was this thing? I'm like 2/3 of the way there. Okay. Tony McZoom. Tony didn't choose the hoverboard. The hoverboard chose him. Oh, really? Okay. We trying the hoverboard guy real quick? He starts with a dagger. Throw smart daggers at your enemies. Charge an electric attack by moving around. Okay. I know, we're not doing any challenges, just base. We do base run on the first try with the guy. He's on a hoverboard. Let's see how fast he is. He's supposed to be Marty McFly or some shit. Oh my god, he is fast as hell. Movement speed? Sure. Let's see if I can... I wonder if I can beat the ghost by literally just baiting this guy and flying around the map. Oh my god, he only has 70 HP. Earn money by moving, sure. I can search the whole map in 1 minute. Max movement speed. I mean, 2 minutes is crazy. To get the high score people are getting, they're surviving for probably 30 minutes or more. Maybe an hour. I have literally no crit chance, though. Fuck. Okay, this guy, is he dead? This might not be too bad for this guy. Gives me a shield around me. Could be doing that too. I could be doing what? But I'm trying to play one game at a time. Fuck, my DPS is dog shit. Come on, I can't even kill these 2 elites. Come on. Give me my free chest. Oh my god. Now we should be rich. Have I been this way? Oh, they bounce. Okay, that's what I wanted. Bouncing is, that's a huge DPS upgrade. Projectile count. Alright, can I shred this guy now? Oh my god, he can't even come close to catching up to me. He's too slow, you fat ogre. Maybe if you weren't a big rock guy. Saw something. Where the hell did I see that thing? Hold up. How do I have this fast guy and I can't find the boss? How's the boss? Do I like sparkling water? I mean, it's okay. I wouldn't choose to drink it. Oh, he doesn't take fall damage. That's good. Oh, the boss is this way. Okay. I mean, can I kill him with my damage? Okay, let's go for it. There's a, if you can kill him in under, if you can kill him in under 5 minutes, it's, I think you unlock a skin for the character. Ain't no fucking way. Oh god. That was a big mistake. Big mistake. Any regen? Mistakes were made. Bro, can he literally just keep following me forever? Fuck. Oh, there's burgers everywhere. Alright, well, we're not killing him in 5 minutes unless I get the freaking attack speed thing. Drink a lot of ice, sparkling ice a lot. Can you come down here, my guy? Oh, I have to click E. There's no way you click E. Okay, now he's down. I gotta kill him before a swarm comes. I didn't need money. Attack speed there would have been great. I mean, I'm clearing all the ads, so... As long as a swarm doesn't come, I should be okay. I have a feeling a swarm might come when it hits 4 minutes. Oh my god, that's what I need. You son of a bitch. There we go. He's dead now. Defeat the first stage boss in under 6 minutes. Okay, we got an achievement done. Nice. I should probably jack up my regen. Alright, now we just see if we can outlive the ghosts. Probably not. Those aqua frescas are incredible. Can I at least kill the base level of them? That was a huge upgrade. 40 HP regen? My movement speed is not nearly as fast as I thought it was going to be. Okay. If I can kill... There's the bush guy, by the way. Already unlocked him, so I'm not going to fight him. If I can keep these guys dead... I mean, I don't think this is going to happen. Once the other ghosts spawn in, I nuke them. And then I go grab the attack speed thing, and maybe I can win. Probably not, because I can't even kill these guys that are elite. Holy shit, they instantly took my shield. Oh no. Holy I don't even know if I got it or not. That was an insta-death. This guy has no HP. Marty McFly, no. That's alright. One run, one unlock. I'll take it. I like the brand LaCroix. Oh, sparkling water. Which one did I try? I tried a couple of those. I mean, they were okay. Nothing, nothing that I'd be like, yeah, I have to drink these. What else can I unlock? So I just need to buy the Dexecutioner to get this guy. Wait, does the... Get? Hold on, I can unlock dice? Throw dice to deal 1 to 6 damage. Rolling a 6 increases your crit chance permanently. Oh my god. That's if you know... Oh, the highest scores with Monkey. Look at the leader. The leaderboard is almost always the freaking dice dude. Sparkling is flavored. Good alternative to pop. What do you mean complete 3 challenges? I thought I completed 6. I'll do one more run. I need to get sword kills. Let's try to get sword kills. We'll do an easy run. No challenges. Just try to get... That's a lot of sword kills, though. I need like 4K. It's probably going to take more than one run. No way. Is that the boss already? Did I kill the boss in under 5 minutes with this guy? I mean, he's probably got like... There's no way I can kill him with this weapon with no upgrades. HP. Oh, actually, fuck, I should have hit movement speed. I don't think I've ever scaled block. Instantly get a drop, okay. Alright, if I only use this weapon, and I get 4,000 kills, which is probably the most I've ever had. Bro, this guy's so slow compared to the last one. I have 0 power-ups. I need to put space on like auto so it automatically jumps. Scale walk, maybe? I was thinking about thorns, but Okay, there we go. That's double damage now. Still not that great, but that's okay. That's even better. Where'd I come from? I think I'll die from falling down there. It's not that far. Sword damage, sword. Knockback, sure. Am I gonna die to this guy? I have not enough damage. No speed. I can't frickin'... Wait, can you make... I wonder if I can make my sword bigger. Just get a massive sword. Oh my god, dude. Fucking can't. I have no AoE clearing. God damn it, I need a ranged weapon. Oh, that helps a little. There's just too many mobs. There's gonna be a swarm incoming. Fuck. Apparently I have no lifesteal, no regen. I kind of want to just stand there and see if I can tank this guy and kill him. Nice. That was probably a mistake going into a corner. Have you seen Adolescence? No, I think I know what you're talking about. Is that the one about the kid in England that... Is that the one about the kid in England that kills one of his classmates or something? That helped. Oh my god, really, you clown? I killed your ass and you drop a bomb on me? I didn't watch it because I'm pretty sure I read that it had, like, did they change the story of it or something? Like, the goal here is literally just to spam sword kills until the very end. I don't drink soda, no more power off my food diet. So when I went back to eating sugar and gained 125 pounds, oh my god, dude. Yeah, I've been trying to eat better. It's like ridiculous though. I just like literally cannot lose weight. I don't even eat that much. The more dice, the more crit. My crit chance is already at 5%. Does it just not roll sixes or something? I feel like if you get enough of those, you'll literally get to max. It'll just be like having like infinite crit chance. Because you can actually get crit over 100. Which I think gives you the mega crits. Okay, let's see. Damage. I don't drink... I drink, like, Coke Zero periodic, like, every once in a while, but... it's just not great for you. I need to get my blood pressure down, so I shouldn't be drinking any of that shit. How big can I get my sword? Alright, I'm not leveling up any other weapons. I'm just trying to get sword kills. Surely gotta be a shrine or something. There's something up there. You selling me anything I could use, my friend? The longer you stand still, the more damage you do. You know? I'll probably just stand still at the end and see how many ghosts I can kill. I just need to get my attack speed up. And I kind of need lifesteal or something. I have no lifesteal or no regen, so... unless I'm, like, instantly killing everything. On keto, I went from 355 to 224. 1 year went off the diet, now 340. Jesus Christ, dude. I don't know. My doctor said he was gonna... I'm gonna go back at, like, the end of the year for a physical, and if I haven't been able to lose any weight by just changing my diet, he's gonna check for, like, see if maybe I have a thyroid issue or something, because, like, I really don't eat... I don't eat a ton of stuff. Wait, does the meta that have the dice do no damage, so they just spam out and don't kill anything? I mean, there's a possibility I could get 4,000 kills on this run. I felt so good eating right, cutting out sugar. Sugar is literally the worst drug in the world, man. It's like the most addictive thing. Like you can go without it, and as soon as you eat it, you're like, you just like want it. Where's my swarm, bro? Size, the bigger the sword, the faster I kill. So I can kill him away from me. Alright, my DPS is okay. More HP. Attack speed? It's gonna jack up my attack speed. It's more DPS. I wonder if there's a swarm at like 30 seconds. I'm doing 0 DPS. What is happening? Get off the tree, you goddamn clown. Oh my god, there's an... How did I not see that before? I don't know if there's an unlock for getting the size thing one more. Some more crit. Bro, I'm not killing this guy. What the fuck? Why is my damage so bad now? I don't think that hit me. Where's the hitbox is bullshit. Oh my god, that could have killed me. I don't think I have any life steal, do I? Fuck. My crit chance 39%. That's not too bad. Do we need help to use almond flour for baking? I think I use avocado oil. Or do I use olive oil? No, I use olive oil. I have used avocado oil in the past. Pecans with your meals have a lot of fiber. You know what one of my problems is? In the past, I found that if I ate a lot of fiber, I tended to not be able to lose weight for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, I'm killing everything. There's no way, though, right? Like, they're gonna eventually overwhelm me. Like, right now. All it takes is one fucking elite to just push me around like a bitch. I'm dead. Fucking A, dude. You gotta have like 100% AoE to kill those guys. Did I get the sword kills? Surely I was close, right? Oh my god, I only got like 1,000 kills with that piece of shit. Oh my god. Oh well, that's gonna take at least 2 or 3 more runs. Oh, we got the slutty rocket. Is it, close? If I get that one more time, I can probably do it. Track what you eat, and you might be eating 4,000 calories and you didn't know it. Let's see, I didn't eat today until... I think I ate today at like 12:30. And I woke up at 7:30. Yeah, I was awake at 7:30. I was awake for 5 hours before I ate. I just didn't eat that much. You're right, though. The thing is, like, calories stack up really quickly. So, it is what happens. You can very quickly rack up calories because things that don't seem like people think when they eat out and it's healthy, they're like, oh, I'll get a salad. And then the salad has, like, 2,000 calories in it because it's got a bunch of shit in it, like the dressing or the, whatchamacallit. It'll have, like, whatever in it. So, if you only need 1,000 calories today, but yesterday you ate 3 cheeseburgers and you're gonna gain weight, a Taco Bell taco is 400 calories, bro. And you get 3 tacos at a minimum. That's 1,200 calories. Yeah, I know how quickly stuff adds up. There's no way I had 2,000 calories today. I had to be under that. I feel like if I consume 2,000 calories, I should lose weight. But I mean, I know like, my older son, he wasn't even overweight. He cut 15 pounds off and had, like, no body fat by literally reducing down to, like, 1,500 calories a day. He was, like, super strict on what he was eating and working out and stuff, so. But yeah, I definitely need to eat healthier. The best fat food to eat is Chick-fil-A grilled nuggets. Yeah, I eat at Chick-fil-A all the time. The only thing... A lot of times when I go to Chick-fil-A lately, I've been getting a salad. That's my thing, is, like, eating out is not bad if you pick something healthy. Like, you can go to a restaurant and get, like, a grilled grilled chicken with vegetables instead of getting, like, fried chicken or pizza or fries and all that stuff. So it's just a matter of deciding. But all right, boys, I'm gonna call it. I might stream on Friday. If I stream, it'll probably be this, or maybe I'll do this on the other game. We'll see what happens. Actually, tomorrow Lost Rift comes out. Lost Rift has potential, but it also has the potential to be bad. And it is an early access survival game, and I've been trying to avoid those, so we'll see what happens with it. But Southwest salad is the bomb. That's what I always get. I get the Southwest salad. And I don't even put the toppings on it. The toppings have extra carbs and shit, so I don't put the toppings on it. I just eat it as is. But it is good. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Again, Jeff, thanks for the gifted members. I appreciate it. Nothing fast food is healthy anymore. You can be very selective and get it, but you're right. Eating at home is just better. The thing with fast food is like Panera, the food at Panera, it has so many calories, and like you can get like a sandwich that's got grilled chicken, and it's like 2,500 milligrams of sodium in one sandwich. And I'm not like, I don't really track sodium, but for Christ's sakes, like that's like a daily allotment of sodium in one sandwich, and that doesn't include if you get chips with it, and it doesn't include anything else you eat throughout the day. They put so many preservatives in all this food, it's crazy. Pepitas are nutritious? Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I will possibly stream on Friday. That's the next plan. Then I'll figure out what we're gonna do. Yeah. From there, Subway's bread has more sugar than most like entire meals. That's ridiculous. I had Subway for dinner last night. That's my problem. Like the thing is, like we have sports, and it's like 8 o'clock. I don't feel like making dinner, and I'm like, God damn it! And it's like, what's close by? I'm super strict on eat. I only eat Chick-fil-A if I eat out or a steak from a place. White bread eater too, I bet. The multigrain at Subway is the same as the white bread. It's all shit. Anyway, check out the Portal games. Yeah, I know. I have them both. I bought the Orange Box collection. I have all those games, and I've never played them. But yeah, I'll check them out. Thanks again for the gift of members. I appreciate it. Like I said, possible stream on Friday. Worst case scenario is next Wednesday. But I'll try to stream on Friday if I have a couple hours. Because I do like streaming. And then we'll kind of figure out a week or two from now what I'm going to do with my streams. So we'll take it from there. Anyway, have a good night. See you guys later.